You keep using this word danger, danger. I'm not in danger. I am the dangerous. Your boy's back. Me versus my bullshit. Listen to the bitches. Listen to the women. Let's get into it. Have you ever noticed that the red pill, it's all dudes all the time? If I was going to play a team in basketball, 7-game series, would I study the opponent, or do I just do and look at what I do all the fucking time? The women are telling you stuff. They're not saying it the way they always should say it. It doesn't mean it's my command. I believe about 50% of it, because there's a whole other darker half they're not going to tell you. But Red Pill loves to listen to dudes that tell them they're amazing just cuz, or you get $1 million and the bitches just show up, I guess, at your door. I don't know what the fuck. And then there's a bunch of girls that they used to anyway, like Pearly and them, just tell you the same basic thing, except for it wasn't a bitch. Oh yeah, I don't want the right to vote. I'm an idiot. So we're going to talk about how to listen with your eyes a little bit too. But take in Arlette right here. Don't think anything. Don't judge anything. Just take her in and look. Turn off the fucking judgmental horseshit and just look. It looks like some kind of a kimono, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know what's up with the dress. This is something I could actually ask about. I like your dress. It's kind of interesting. I'm not going to sit there, oh, I like your dress. It's great. It matches your skin. I'm not saying it like that, but your dress is interesting, right? I wouldn't lead with that, but if we was in conversation, she's definitely going to want me to observe what the fuck she did to get ready to meet me.
Ready?
Here we go.
Okay, all right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Joy,
Joy, how old are you?
34.
And what do you do?
I'm a financial advisor.
Okay, very nice.
Right there. Joy, lots you can do with that. Financial advisor, some things you could do with that. 34, I'm going to ignore. I don't give a fuck. If she look good, she do. If she don't, she don't. Joy has her hair. Let's look. I wish I had my shit. Joy had, let me pause this shit. Joy has nice hair. She got some nails done. Skin looks pretty good. Nice mocha, nice average chocolate. Maybe a tattoo, I don't know. Nice fit with the black. She's definitely in shape. She definitely works out. This is all I have to do with that. Okay? Some stuff will jump out at me, some stuff it won't, but I'm just going to listen to her talk a little bit.
And now what do you like to do for fun?
Outside of traveling, I like to go to karaoke, comedy clubs, concerts, try new restaurants, things like that.
Nice. And what are you looking for in a man?
Exactly. That's stupid. We don't have all these requirements. I don't know why we lie.
I'm looking for a man that knows how to communicate, who is emotionally intelligent, who is financially and mentally stable, who's respectful, and who seeks God first before men.
Okay.
I would ignore the God part. 31, she's past the bad boys, is what she's saying. Emotionally intelligent means, to my mind, a lot of times you got to try to like man this shit up. So emotionally intelligent, what we saying? I can check my emotions. I have emotions. I'm aware of them. I'm not going to run from them. But also, I can let you get to know me a little bit deeper once we go a little bit deeper. There's nothing wrong with that. And just because she said emotional intelligence does not make this motherfucker emotionally intelligent. That's one of the other mistakes. As soon as she says something, oh, that must be the God's honest truth. No. They just asked her a stupid fucking question. She giving a stupid fucking answer.
And now what are some of your deal breakers?
A man who's disrespectful, a man who does not have a plan, a man who's not a leader, and a man who is easily angered.
Okay. All right. So we
She means sensitive. This is the number one thing I see from the red pill and a lot of guys who actually are some of these alpha narcissistic bros. They're good with women. They're very sensitive. You can't say anything that doesn't sound like what they agree with. You can't fall in love with a girl, after a couple months. You can't take her out to a date after you've been fucking. They're very sensitive about anything that doesn't go with what they want. But this is not a tough list. And remember, all the black women, they're too hard-headed. They too hard-headed. She just wants a leader. What kind of leader are you?
did
So
get a
far, I
balloon.
like it.
Let's head down over there, see why he ended up popping.
Yeah, why you pop? I don't usually care why they
Let's start
pop.
with your name.
This is horrible. This is bad. I want you to really look at his posture. This is a subconscious thing. This is very defensive. And look at it. Why can't we smile? You see a sexy ass bitch. Why you in your feelings already? Why you tight already? The bitch said comedy club. She loves to laugh. This is not good for me. Let's see.
And age.
Jody, Oklahoma, 37.
Okay. And Jody, what do you do?
I'm a HVAC technician. I'm a retired Army as well.
Oh, good for him.
Service.
Thank you for your
And, why'd you end
service.
up popping your balloon?
Well, when she said it was something that kind of gave me vibes to where she wanted to be outside a little bit. You don't think so?
No, what was that?
You don't be outside a little bit?
I'm outside, but I'm not in the clubs outside.
Yeah, that was my thing. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking that.
Sensitive. Listen to the women. They're done with the bullshit. The 1950s shit. You don't just get to be whatever no more. I like some of that old school shit too. You don't get to be whatever no more. Stop being a whiny fucking bitch. How hard is that?
You know, you might be outside, and I'm retired, you know what I'm saying? I'm indoors with it, you know, I like to fish, like to hunt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's about it, man.
Okay.
But no, you fine.
You don't want to take your lady down dancing. You don't want to take your lady to the steak restaurant. You don't want to go to the food fair. You don't want to go to the culture fair. You don't want to go to the park. You don't want to go to the workout class on the beach. You don't want to go on a boat. You don't want to go on a vacation and get on the cruise and be in the cha-cha line. You don't want to swim with this bitch. The fuck out of here.
As hell, though.
Oh, thank you.
No points.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He's handsome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Your smile matters, but so does your bank.
Let's head on back. All right, so this is a really big lineup. So let me hand you a pick. Hang on to that. And I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
We don't care about the popping thing. We're going to skip a lot of this. I don't care about some of this shit. Oh, here we go.
Planned out. Okay, wait a minute. What is something that your father taught you that you still carry with you?
Okay, we'll start with your name and age first.
My name is Simon. 39.
Simon, what do you do?
Good voice. Good voice.
WR Airport in Newark, aviation.
And then what is something your father taught you that you still use today? Is that what you said?
My father taught me how to be a man
Bad eye contact.
as far as controlling my emotions, so I won't react off emotions and use my logic, use my brain.
Incorrect. I understand the impulse to want to play the game straight up. Hey, Russ, what do you like to do for fun? Oh, let me think of a perfect answer. Oh, I like to play video games. What are we going to be doing together? Give me a glimpse of how this matters to me. Give me a feeling and a sense of who you are. When I start to do all this not thing, I'm not emotional. It's not a sense of who you are. If he knows how to manage his emotions, he might be like, yo, I let a lot of things go. I'm focused on my goals. My number one thing is my ambition and just having a great time, enjoying the fuck out of this life. I mean, life is meant to be lived, and I don't got time for petty shit. You see what I'm saying to you? First of all, a man is always positive. A leader has a positive direction and vision, but we can do more here, especially when we came back to the fact that her name was Joy. Emotions and joy. We talked about finances, that you could have done something with the financial situation, right? So she was telling you about yourself, but you didn't listen to the women.
I can say something else, or
Did you want to add more? Or okay.
I want to add more. He also taught me how to dress. Anytime I go out, you got to make sure you look your best, just in case. You never know.
What are you, 4 years old?
People judge sometimes.
Your name and age.
I like style. I'm a very big into shoes. One of the things I noticed that you had the all black joint plus the black hair, which I got to be honest with you, I kind of like that it was pressed and straight down. It's a very nice look for you. I don't know if this is your new hairstyle. It's a yes for me. You know what I'm saying to you? So I really liked your fit. I think we fit together. I got the black jeans on. It's already looking good for us. I like your ring. Your watch is pretty fly. I like that. You see what I'm saying to you?
Age.
Silas, 42.
And what do you do?
I'm a safety advisor.
And if you want to
I
go.
like it. I mean, look at the fit. I mean, we got some brothers that came to play. The brothers came to play. We get the oil on. We got the little watchy watch. You got to get a good watch. Ain't nothing wrong with a good watch. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Go ahead.
Just answer her question.
Yeah.
So, I had multiple fathers. So, grandfather, father, uncles, and I was close with them all. And I would say probably what I learned most about from all of them be integrity, being a man of your word, just everything that embalms integrity.
I don't hate him giving points. Giving points. I like honesty myself. Honesty will play.
Your name and age.
Yasin, and I'm 43.
And what do you do?
I'm a process technician for Wolf.
It's sloppy. This is sloppy. I ain't no dress maven, but this is pretty sloppy. We got this t-shirt from Target. We got some jeans. They regular. My watch is pretty cheap. The braids is everywhere. Let's pick a style and get with it. Let's pick out what we're doing today. What's our style today? What are we saying about ourselves today? You know?
Speed. I'll pressure wash bulldozers on the weekends, and I am how can I say it? I am a owner in Building Stars
Very poor eye contact.
Cleaning Services.
And if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
I can't say that my father taught me things. I can say that I teach my daughters things. My father died when I was young, so I make sure that I teach my kids.
Who's he talking to? Who's he trying to seduce? Who's he trying to get with? Who's he trying to fuck tonight? Why don't you look at the girl? You're gonna look at her while you're fucking her. You can look at her while you're talking to her.
It's about leadership, generational wealth, and what that looks like. So instead of me talking to them about it, I'm showing them, and I'm working on it right now, coming from the streets to becoming the man that I am.
This nigga sound like he's 18 years old. You're too old to be talking like this. You know what? I didn't have my father. And there was a lot I missed. The guidance, the masculinity, the direction, the vision. There's a lot that goes into being a man that I didn't get a hold of until I was later in life. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to keep it a bando. I was in them streets. I was a little wild. She going to love that anyway. I was a little wild, but I stopped doing that, and now I got my career, and I got daughters, and I don't want them to go anywhere near what I was doing. So they teach me so much about being a great father, and I try to impart what I would have liked my father to do. I also got a grandfather or uncle. He really, inspired me in different ways. One of the things he told me was never have a champagne taste on a beer budget. That's about money management, but it's just practical life lessons like that. Like I'd like to have you see what I'm saying to you? Now that's just mostly me. That's not the stuff of legends, because we need to kind of get over to we. Okay. She's asking about I, right? Which is okay, but we kind of need to get over to we in the world. Okay, what can she do with that information?
Let's head down over here. Your name and age.
Zachary, I'm 40.
And what do you do?
I rearrange molecules in metal. I know, right?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means either.
I'm a union iron worker.
Okay.
Okay.
And if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Yes, my father taught me tough love. If you don't work,
He's got a good voice too. If he carried it kind of like, he's like right there, like, hey, how you doing? Like real smooth with it. Like that's his flex. We talked about last time, like what's your best flex? Like his flex might be just like, I'm cool, low, and smooth. He could have just been like, yo, I like to rearrange molecules. I'm a scientific. So, I saw you had a good head for numbers, so we can get together. We have kids. They're going to be beautiful and smart as hell. They're going to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been real smooth with it, but he's not looking her in the eye either.
you know,
You got to listen with your eyes
be able to
and talk to her with your eyes
say
too.
that. You definitely got to want it. If you don't want it, somebody else will come get it because it's not going to fall in your hands. And you just got to be prepared for the future, I guess you could say. But I mean, he taught me how to just, survive pretty much.
So this is tricky because just very quickly, I know I'm talking a lot. The dad said it. If you know what you want, go get it. Well, if he wants this bitch, he's gonna have to come back around to that and show her.
Thank you.
I like the answer though.
And then over here, your name and age.
Eric, 41.
And Eric, what do you do?
Cybersecurity penetration test.
I don't think we need 2 watches, but it's kind of all over. But all right.
Okay. And so if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Pay your bills on time.
Okay.
That's a good one. All right. Thank you. Let's head on back.
She ain't got no ass. But the thing I want to say too, and I was thinking about this earlier, you got to give her something, the reason she should choose you. I don't like it either. Like I don't have competition. I'm me. Okay, that's nice. But in the world, you got competition. Niggas is trying to holler at this bitch all day. She ain't found the right one. Okay? If we had listened to her, she'd have told us the story. I'm 31. I'm a financial advisor. Her career is set. She's done playing with the bad boys. We figured that out. She's mostly professional. She likes to be outside. She's not in the club. We heard that from the dude that fucked up. So she's probably looking for a relationship going into marriage. If it's going to be fun, we don't know that because nobody's introduced the fun. Is she looking to get fucked down? Probably, but no one's offered that to her. Is she looking to have a great date? Probably, but no one's offered that to her. So who out of all of this should she pick when none of them gave her a reason for her to be like, yo, I want to see what Russ is going to do on this next date? How do I do that? I can talk about myself, my passions, what I'm up to, what I'm going to, my observations about her, what I observed from her. I can do a lot. I can show her my sense of humor. I can show her my flirtatious side, my intelligence side. I could do a lot of different things to show her why she should fuck with a nigga.
So I am going to have you pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
Let's start down here.
Both guys gave her nothing to hold, and both guys are pretty sloppy looking. It matters. They're going to measure that. Women are AI machines of detection. If it doesn't line up, they just not going to go for it. I don't like it either, but it's got to line up.
What is something that you've accomplished that you're proud of?
We'll start there and then come back. What is something you've accomplished that you're proud of?
And we about to go on this date, so I'm probably about to make you really smile. If I'm happy I did that. That's a stupid question. I didn't say everything women do is magical. I didn't say listen to them because everything they say is wonderful. She's just a regular woman, right? You could get into something. I might try to do something with my lifestyle or a passion really here. Like maybe I cut my first SoundCloud album. I make beats. I started trying to do that. I learned how to, I've written 5 books. Something that shows her me.
I would say being a man itself or my career. Definitely, it's not a lot of guys in my career that's my race. So it's definitely
No, we missed. No. Me versus my bullshit. I don't really have a lot to offer her besides money, so I'm going to keep coming back to my job and my career.
I would like to see more, maybe in the future, but that's a big push. Being that politics is in the way, but I'm definitely just proud of coming to this point that I am now and being able to survive and see that I've made it this far, so I'm ready to keep going.
Yeah, and so there's no reason to pick him, is there? Okay, because what's he doing? Narcissists do this a little bit, but the narcissists are very good at making a woman feel special. But this is all about him. We've kind of walled this thing off, haven't we? Okay, we've got poor eye contact. We've got kind of a I don't give a fuck swag, a kind of an I don't give a fuck attitude, and we're just talking about our job. See? Boring. The women are picking up faster and faster. This is what you don't understand about social media. They watch shows like this. So they've started to make quicker jumps. He looks like a playboy. He looks like he wants to have a lot of kids. He looks like he's lying. They're just doing the jumps faster and faster. So I got to be locked down tight and just, I got to give her something to hold.
Okay, what about over here?
Well, I'm proud of myself on so many levels, but
I like that. I like it. There it is. I like it. Nothing wrong. Arrogance is free.
I'll tell you the first thing was probably going outside of the country for a company, representing the company. Yeah,
Okay.
far.
One of the biggest problems I see with men today is they don't have anything going on besides their jobs. And when you think about it, you're never, ever, ever, ever going to invite a woman to your job. You're never going to do the work with her. Even I've gone out with women from work. Do you know what I hate talking about? Work. Well, I had a presentation. Like, shut the fuck up. But she wants to know what you do. Do you have a little paper to your name? Are you ambitious? That's it. What do you do that makes her want to be a part of your life?
Did you want to expound on it, or you want me to expound on it?
It's up to you.
Yeah, we don't need to ask questions that are doubt. And again, so we're talking about a lot of the levels that are really fucking up men. Sensitivity, he hasn't done that, but insecurity and doubt. I tell you what, the narcissist bros, they can be annoying sometimes, but they plow full straight ahead and they're charming as fuck. You can't stop them, right? They're not going to run out of things to say. They're not going to ask permission. Well, I'll talk if you want me to. Or I've talked a lot. Am I talking too much? They're just going to go. They like the sound of their voice. You got to like who you are. You got to like talking to you.
He said something I was proud of.
If that's all you got, I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucked up. I got a lot of things I'm proud of. Well, keep going. Oh, that's all I got.
Thank you. And what about over here?
It's a couple things, but it's two main things that I'm proud of myself about. As far as me and my mother, I helped her.
Who is he trying to fuck? Look at her. This is why there's a loneliness gap, because they came to play. They went to therapy. They did the self-work. Did they fix themselves? No. But they grew up and they know how to act grown. And they don't want to fuck around with a dude who acts like a child. Who are you trying to fuck? Me versus my bullshit. Insecurity, yes, but a lot of times I definitely don't always want to I don't want to see disappointment in her eyes, or back in the day, especially if I looked at somebody and they made like a weird face, I go like, what was that face about? Like, I was just too insecure about getting my fucking message off.
Build a house in my country, which is Africa and Liberia. Also, I'm proud of myself.
Africa's not a
I
country.
do personal training on the side. So I helped a lot of people, get in shape. A lot of females, they want to get right for weddings and other events and going to the beach. So
Could have been a humor. We could have got some humor in with that one. So I help them look good, get their body right. I help the groom out so he can have fun on the honeymoon, with that body of hers. You look though. I don't think you need any help. You know, I could tell you work out a lot, so I don't have any tips, but you see what I'm saying to you?
I'm out to get down in they weight and just to fit they clothes right, stuff like that.
Boring.
That's it.
And then kind of throw that question back at yourself.
I probably would say 3 years ago I moved to Dallas with my son, who's 6, and we've just been thriving ever since.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
great opportunities for us, though.
That's good.
Listen without judgment. She's got a kid, so what? I'm probably not going to meet the kid. That ain't my kid. She don't want me to be the baby daddy. We just going to keep on moving. She a mom. All that told me is she don't have a lot of time. She probably doesn't date as often as people think she does. She might have side dick reliably, but she probably does not do a lot of dating.
I'm going to have you pop one balloon. Mm-hmm.
Emmy winning The Traitors is back for an all-new season.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
It don't matter.
She
look good.
attractive. I like the vibe. So,
You end up popping his.
There it is. That shrug told you everything I just said. There was nothing there.
It's the teeth thing for me.
did you say teeth thing?
Yeah. I'm so sorry, but that is a real thing for me.
What is it? Too much teeth?
He wants to know. I didn't ask.
It's a lot. It's more than 32.
I
No
got
or
all
no?
32.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. All right. We've got 2
Don't
guys
take it personal. It's tough. Don't take it personal.
left. Guys, any questions for her? Oh, you're ready.
How do you handle conflict in a relationship?
No.
So I'm more of a person that I need my time, not too much time, because I do like to get to a resolution before.
Me versus my bullshit. I think negatively about women. How do you handle reverse conflict? Why would we have conflict? Can you get in the room with me on that one? Why would we be experiencing conflict? What are we doing?
Before I go to bed, but I certainly need my time, and I would like my person to have like understanding, because women, we are emotional a little bit.
Listen to the women. If you can just step back and get out of your feels. She said women are emotional. I didn't say it. Your guru didn't say it. Fresh and Fit or whoever didn't say it. She said they're emotional. What she need? She needs a man. Not unemotional, but a man who can contain his emotions and move forward.
But yeah.
Good.
I have another one.
Oh my God.
2-family home,
Oh no.
2-parent home, or 1-parent home?
Red pill, here we are. Red pill came home. You guys got to stop listening to these negative, sensitive, bitch-made motherfuckers. A man is positive. A man can work with a lot of different types of sexy-ass women. A man does not judge. A man wants to learn more about her. I want to learn more about you. And then I'm going to learn more about your body. She's giving you information that could help you on the date. She's giving you information that can help you potentially in the bedroom. She's emotional. What she say? She walks away during an argument. That's somebody that doesn't really handle her emotions very well. So she's looking for a nigga with straight swag. She might be looking for a nigga with straight swag, confidence out the motherfucking hole. She just told you what the fuck she looking for. Now, if I was already that, I'd be in.
Both parents. And they are still married.
What does that mean? What if she's got a 2-parent house, so that means she won't leave me? This bitch, if she doesn't get good dick, she's leaving.
Okay. Any questions here?
Yes. What would be a let's say a 1-year goal, and are you affectionate?
What's something that relaxes you? What are you most passionate about? What's your dream vacation? I don't know. What's something that really just put that your name is Joy. What's something that gives you true joy? I know, and I want something just about you. I know your son gives you, a lot of love and appreciation of being a mom, but something about you, the woman, because I want to learn more about you. Take control.
Yes, I am affectionate, and my
Oh.
goal by the end of this year is to run a marathon.
Damn. Shout out black women.
I'm into fitness too. So.
The more, if we just listen, we started to listen. You start to add it all up. So probably more in the bedroom too, right? But we're going to, again, she's going to want a man who takes care of his body, not necessarily in shape. I'm out of shape, but likes to be outdoors, likes to do stuff, likes to hike, likes to walk, likes to have sex, likes to be outdoors cooling off with drinks and margaritas. Fitness doesn't always mean we got to be in the fucking gym together. But she's going to do something with her fitness. What do? I lift a lot of weights up and down. She's going to go run a marathon. She's goal-oriented. I bet she wants a guy who's goal-oriented. Listen to the women.
You're good? Okay. All right. I am going to have you pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
Okay.
She doesn't know. Oh!
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Look her dead up. Y'all niggas talk real shit. My motherfucker in the street. Nah, nigga, I'm him. I'm the guy. Look the bitch in the eye.
My goals were maybe too tough because I'm
Okay.
already physically fit, so I'm not a gym person. But I would definitely like to have a kid maybe this year. So I'm sure her being in the gym, she wouldn't want to do it. So
Sensitive. And that doesn't play. Look at her face. You made a judgment. Stop being so. This is all me versus me, by the way. This is all me versus my sensitive bitch. She popped my balloon so that man she don't like me. She popped my balloon. That's it. Can you go out and talk to the women for real? Can you show her a side of yourself? Can you be confident? And can you take it if she says no? And are you going to wild out? Is it going to fuck you up even one iota if she says no? That's what I would work on. I'm just going to talk to these bitches. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. But I'm not going to let it fuck up the whole time I'm out there.
I wouldn't be mad.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not having another child until I'm married. Yeah, I'm not doing that.
All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
The teeth.
Yeah. All right. Thank
I
you.
get it. Yes.
All right.
I think teeth is a thing for everybody. I don't think you need to go out and give veneers or something like
Over
that.
to our last guy here. Now, is he
Clean them.
That's your type.
Not necessarily.
Yeah. Time for night. What happened? Well, no. I'm not doing you. Okay. Hey, Miss Green. Again, they're not really showing. They're not really giving her any reasons. And it's not a contest. Like, I can lift you on my shoulders. It is, I'm a man. I know what I want. Girl, what the fuck wrong with you? You know you want to fuck with a nigga. Whatever that is. I don't like confidence. Confidence is kind of you don't really mean nothing to me. I have confidence. Like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? Right? But, look, I like being me. I love being me. I ain't perfect for everybody. Not everybody gonna like me, that's for sure. I'm trying to be a better version of me each and every day. But I know I'm better than these goofy motherfuckers. Why not? I don't have to like these motherfuckers. Shout out black men. Yeah. But look, you better pick me. Shit.
Name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine, how old are you?
I'm 36.
And what do you do?
I'm a finance manager.
Okay, very nice. What do you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun, I like to spend time with family. I like to spend time with friends, try new restaurants, travel.
Okay.
Don't judge. I heard the same thing. You might be thinking like, that's not a lot to work with. No, it's not. No, it's like regular bullshit, right? I like my family. Okay, great. Not every time. Women don't always knock it out of the park either. You know, one of the things we don't realize is that a lot of the incel behavior is very emblematic of women. So just because they're beautiful doesn't mean she ain't a nerd. Just because she's beautiful doesn't mean she's shy as fuck. Just because she's beautiful doesn't mean she's an evil bitch. It doesn't mean that she's some kind of angel. She's sexy, but a lot of these bitches are real plain Janes. Like, they don't do much. They hang out with friends. They drink. They're bored as fuck. I wonder if they could use a man who could lead them on adventures in and out of the bedroom.
Now, what do you look for in a man?
What do I look for in a man? Someone who is honest, someone who likes to have fun.
See?
Let's see, someone who, is not a liar. Like, I was like, I guess that's a deal breaker, but,
Yeah.
but yeah, someone who likes to have fun, like someone who, has his own going on for himself and is just looking to grow.
Okay. And notice some of your deal breakers, but
Yes,
no liar.
for sure. A deal breaker is definitely a liar. Someone who has smaller children, probably under the age of 12.
I would have went right past it. I get it, but I would have went right past it. I would have went right past it. She didn't tell me anything I couldn't handle. I got to try to like bet on me a little bit. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck if I'm not your type. I'll be your type. You know what I mean? Like, give me the date. I'll show you what you're missing. Give me the bedroom. I'll show you what you're missing. Give me the phone call. I'll show you what you've been missing. That's all I'm really looking to get to, right? Because I'm confident after I get that chance, I'm going to go to work, right? Well, I know that the little kids is a deal breaker. Let's let her pop my balloon. Just say they ask, well, how old are your kids? I got one that's 4. I got one that's 6. They're wonderful. I'm not looking to have any more. She probably got a kid under 12. So I'm not getting it like that. I mean, let's get at her. Let's get at her. Let's get at her mind. Let's get at some of those emotions, make her feel some things. And then let's have her reject me because I got 2 kids under the age of 12.
Let's see. Sorry.
That's good if that's all you got. But if you got more.
That's about, narcissist, that's a deal breaker as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Let's take a moment to deal with the narcissists. I agree. All right. And here it is. Narcissists do very well up front. They're very good in the bedroom. They're very good on dates. They're very good with women. You want to be good with women the rest of your life, be narcissistic. On the backside, a couple things. Number one, you're not seeing all the goofy shit that they do. The balloons and the romance and the hand holding and the conversations and all that bullshit. They're never going to brag about that part. But women got to have that stuff. All right. The other thing they're not going to tell you is that as the relationship progresses, they don't know what to do. Okay. They are only about themselves. It's only about their gender. You've heard this rhetoric, right? If a bitch don't do everything that I say, she got to go. Like, who the fuck are you? Are you God? You Jehovah and some shit? Like, the shit that we say sounds ridiculous, right? You just met the bitch on a date, but she got to do every fucking thing you tell her at all times. Like, I'd be like, nigga, please. I wish somebody would tell me what to do all the fucking time. Like, nobody wants to be told what to do all the fucking time. Not even a bitch. Yes, she wants to follow a leader, but she wants to have a brain in her fucking head. What's this bitch, a financial advisor? You think she dreams of coming home and just being ordered around? She wants to be valued for her brain. She wants to be enjoyed for her brain. Now, narcissists, I'm not really going to do anything with that either, because she's just talking about a man who was slick talking her and cheated on her. I'm not that, so I don't have to worry about it. All women have been cheated on by one or several narcissists.
on over there. Your name and age.
My name is Derek. I'm 36.
Yeah, we don't care.
And
Let's see though. If she's if I have a feeling like he might be her type. Let's see if I'm right.
I kind of know why you popped, but why'd you end up popping?
I just wanted to first compliment your green.
Well done. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now again. What do I need? Let's see if I can write it down. Okay. I like the compliment. So we got the compliment, but I would love to see why I like the compliment. And then I would love to see what we're going to do together. Let's take that compliment and really go a long way with it. Right? We got the green. It reminds me of a putty green. You know, maybe we can go mini golfing sometime, get my Tiger Woods on. But you look very sexy. I like this little tattoo. It's pretty fly. Right? But why do you like the green? Right? Green is one of my favorite colors. It matches a lot in my closet. So, it really sets off your skin. I kind of see the hazel. Maybe she don't think she does, but maybe she had hazel eyeliner. We could talk about how she coordinated. There's a lot of things we could show her. I'm observant. I'm paying attention to you. I'm fucking with you on the real strength. I got a playful sense of humor. We're going to have fun together.
You look incredible.
Thank you.
Everything you got going on.
Very well done.
I do got a 2-year-old son that I love, and you know what I'm saying, I'm showing him the way.
I
got a 13-year-old
understand.
daughter, and I'm about my kids first.
No, for sure. Which you should be. So
Absolutely.
I understand.
Very gorgeous. Though.
Thank you.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes. Hi.
See? I don't like to be right all the time. But I'm right pretty fucking often. And then a lot of times I'm fucking wrong.
I'll probably do it old school. Probably go out to eat, nice restaurant, talk, get to know each other, have a great meal. That way, I can know, what type of food.
If you tell the question was, what kind of date would we go on? He's going to give a little chump answer that's real boring. She'll just pick whether or not she's attracted to him. I don't know why old boy popped, though.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's go down here. Okay, let's hear from you. Your name and age and answer to our question.
My name is John. I'm 45. I would have a conversation with you to try to find out what you like, and then make up a date based on that. But if I had no idea, I'd just pick a reasonably nice restaurant to sit down and talk with you. And
No. Why? Because I intend to date beautiful women. So I want to know where I want to go. I should have had a talk, me versus my bullshit. The bullshit is he doesn't have a plan, which probably means he's not very experienced with women, which probably means he doesn't really care as long as she goes on the date. So he's trying to get her perfect answer so that she approves of him. Why? Because I don't really approve of me. If you don't have something that you want to make a statement with how you live your life, like, I don't know, I like to bowl, so let's go bowling. Whatever. Then pick something that you like to do or a place you like to go. That's it. She'll go. It's on your invitation. You're gonna pay. She ain't gonna do shit but sit there and talk. I'm gonna buy your drinks. I might buy your little appetizer. I'm going to give you the fucking ice cream when we walk the beach. We're going to go to a taco truck, and then we're going to go through the park and talk. It's my invitation. I should know where I like to go. And this is a good rule of thumb. I would have at least 3 places you like to go, especially if you drink. A lot of women don't drink. So what's your backup spot for that? I do like to do drinks on a rooftop. But you certainly could go and sit by the river. There's taco trucks by the river. There's different places. You got to have the little backup thing that you can go to. 3 is a good rule of thumb. And then you want to flesh them out to where you could have different adventures while you're, on that date. So could be a sculpture garden. And at the end of it is a Mr. Tasty Freeze. So we're going to walk through it. We're going to cop some ice cream. We're going to chill out. We're going to sit by the river. I might throw my arm around her while we're on the bench. If things get good to her, put my hand on her leg, all this bullshit, kiss her, whatever the fuck, right? So I've got that all worked out because I intend to win. Why? Because I'm a positive man and I know I'm dope. get rid of these lames so you and I can go play some sexual games.
Hopefully have a good meal and get to know each other better.
Very dead stuff.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
Zachary, and 40. I would definitely pick something competitive. I want somebody I can laugh and have fun with. I'm probably gonna win all the time, but I would like to have that competition. But just to have fun and get to know each other.
It's not a bad date idea. I went on miniature golf the other day with the lady, and we had a nice time. They're doing like more advanced miniature golf shit, so that was fun. Little drinks. You could have a little something to eat if you like that. Somebody said, and I saw like a bunch of responses, axe throwing, and I was like, axe throwing, like. But when you think about it, it's going to be drinks there. It's probably going to be other games there. But, women like to take their anger out. But, you big dude, you might throw them. It kind of looks like, you're about to, be in a war or something like that. Maybe. I don't think I could get there. I'm not into that shit, that Viking shit. But, yeah, I've heard escape room, which I don't like to be locked in. I'm black. I don't like to do that shit. You ain't locking me nowhere I can't get out of. I'm sorry. We thought the room was unlocked. But, there's so much you can do as far as activities. If you don't like to spend a lot of money, of course, then you've got things like beaches. You've got things like parks. Pick a good park. Bring a ball out. Go ahead and say we're going to be sweating it up a little bit. Then we're going to go for ice cream. You can mix things up to make it a real nice little adventure type situation. But you should have that figured out. The competitive thing is great. Let's give him points. But competitive at what? And then clown her a little bit. Have a little fun. You got a little putting green. We might have to go on this miniature golf, but I don't want to smoke you. I need to know. Like, let me ask you a question. If I beat you real bad, are you still going to think I'm cute? You see what I mean? Like, fuck with her a little bit.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
I'm Jody. I'm 37.
Yeah.
First date, I probably would take you in the jacuzzi and dunk your ass under there and make sure we get all that makeup out there. I want to see what you look like underneath that.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take you to the Waffle House after that.
Okay.
I gotta watch it again. I don't know what to do with it. 'Cause remember, he was real sensitive, Mr. Sensitive. Okay, first of all, do not judge a woman for wearing makeup. Just don't be sensitive. If you don't like makeup, when we go on the date, tell her that. I'm not a big fan of makeup, so just come out with a fresh face. We're going to have fun. We might sweat a little bit, wear some comfortable shoes. Boom. I don't have to teach her this hardcore lesson. However, I kind of like that it was aggressive. I don't know why yet. I can't make up my mind why. It was kind of aggressive, like he was going to manhandle the bitch. And it was controversial. So this is the first guy that I like because he actually said something. You know who you're getting with this guy. You're going to go to the Waffle House. You're going to go to a couple backyard parties with old boy. You're going to be grilling out, playing spades, throwing dominoes with old boy. He might remind her of an uncle or a cousin. You see what I'm saying to you? You might be going to the casino or something. You know what I mean? He might take you to some spots you don't know about. But it is aggressive. And women do respond to that. So I'm curious, but I don't know. I'm curious.
Like underneath that. Okay. Then I'm going to take you to the Waffle House after that.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go back. We did get a popped balloon. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Silas 42. I had just got captivated in the beauty, so but I didn't want to waste any more time with the kid situation. So I don't have kids, so obviously your kid era is past. So but I did like what I see though.
What kind of bullshit is this, bro? I tell you, this is me versus me. We're just going to take 10 points off. 10 points. Why? I'll tell you why. This had nothing to do with her. I don't think I have a chance with her. I'm going to graciously bow out before she pops my balloon because I can't take her popping my balloon. That's all that is. He had no clue if she might like this motherfucker. I hope she says she likes him.
So you end up popping because you don't want any more kids?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. No. Valid reason for popping. Now, is he someone that's your type?
She just changed the answer. She said that they can't have kids before they married. Come on, bro. I don't know one woman who just wants to have one kid.
Same. Good height. I like your beard. Very nice dressed.
Thank you.
Stupid. Yeah, you could have fucked tonight. Now you're going home to your hand. You're done.
Let me actually hand you a pick. Okay, so you do have that pick now. Okay. I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
One balloon.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
She's fine as hell, you know.
Why didn't you just say that? Our minds are so negative. We just hate women. Will you listen to them instead without hating everything? I think guys owe me $1 million and they should go on 17 dates. So what? She's just being dumb. She's just showing out. I forgive her for showing out. I forgive you for being fucking weird. I know you're a woman. I forgive you, bitch. You're gorgeous. Fuck with your boy the long way. You're gonna have a great time.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All you had to say was that.
Popping his.
Honestly, I think you're very attractive.
Whoops.
Definitely somebody that I would normally be attracted to.
Whoops.
I think just the initial response just kind of took me off guard a little bit. So, honestly,
He could save it if he was smooth. I think he could save it if he was smooth. I'm trying to think, what did he say before? He said something like about, what was his reason for popping? Makeup on the face. I think you're beautiful, and I like looking at fresh-faced black women. I don't think you need to cover your face at all. I'm going to find you attractive no matter what. You could be wearing a bed sheet. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling you, it's about to go down. You see what I'm saying to you? We don't have to. How many dudes on this thing so far have killed themselves? They're negative, and I get it. Yes, you've been rejected. You've been alone for a while. Women have said a lot of shit. Black women are saying shit. Red pill's telling you everything is hopeless. The narcissist bros are talking about they sleep with 25 women a day, and they fuck mad hoes, and you know they have more bodies than you have skin cells on your body. I get it. There's a lot of pressure on men. We're not very popular these days. I get it. It doesn't mean I gotta walk around butthurt as fuck. I like being me. That's it.
pretty much it. I'm very girly, like, so I like the makeup. I like to do girly things. So
I like it
if
too.
that's not for you,
I like a
then
white shirt.
I get it.
Yeah.
So
Very sensitive. So this is more of a ticking time bomb. Sensitive, defensive, angry. Women like them, but I wouldn't cheat on them. But it's just too much. And again, she was feeling them. And all he had to do was not fuck up.
Thank you.
That's all he had to do.
Okay, we've got 3 guys.
She's
left.
got some
Go ahead
drunk
and
in the
ask
trunk.
question.
Okay, I see you, girl.
What does love look like for you?
This is a stupid question. What's my best flex? Let's come back to that a little bit. I'm Mr. Smooth. Well, I think love has to be developed over a long, I really want to see what like the chemistry is between us, the passion, the sense of humor, the light in her eyes when she looks at me, the moments between us, when we just not even saying nothing. I want to develop that before I get into, other things. Of course, we got to have values, but I want to know if I get turned on just by seeing her and being with her and listening to her talk. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying to you? So what's my best flex? But give her a reason to give you a shot. Me versus me, if I put myself out there, people are going to hate me on the internet and she's going to say no because I don't like me.
Stay down there. What does love look like to you?
Yeah.
Love looks like for me.
You could. I think you probably could get old boy who was, kind of, really direct with the Waffle House. He could have been real gully with it, right? He could have been like, "Yo, love looks like to me like a foot rub, stack of waffles in a state, and then taking you in the bedroom, breaking you down for real, and then catching a movie and just like chilling out, talking to each other, till it's time to go again. You could get real plain with it to me.
Family.
Think about what she doing all day. She a plain Jane. She 31. She could be vibrating for a nigga. But really, like, she probably isn't having the fun she could be having. So does she need Dexter, who's talking about, I'm 45, I own my own company, or does she want Alphonse? I really don't know what to say to love, but I love, qualities about people. I love the passion. I love the dance. I want to see, most of all, how much do you love life and what makes you light up? You see what I'm saying to you? Like, you could really do damage if you show her something.
But definitely lots of laughter and memories that we can make together and traveling the world. And
better eye contact. I like her eye contact. He needs better eye contact.
Maybe someone, how would you say it, political or whatever in life, but just to be happy overall.
Thank you. What about over here?
To me, love is, I would describe it as a journey that you have to continually work on, and it has to include compatibility mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically.
Oh.
Something that's a continual, something that you work on constantly.
Oh! He's close. I like that. Something we work on constantly. I like that.
And our last guy over here, what does love look like to you?
That's a good question. What does love look like to me? Basically,
thank you for asking. It's a great honor to be here.
Just compromising as far as feelings and emotions, physical, mental, and
What?
just being a companion.
What?
Being there for one another, understanding one another.
What?
Actually listening to one another, because
Okay.
most people don't listen to one another. They always think about themselves and they selfish. So
No. Don't get butthurt. No. We don't need to be negative about. Listen, see, I always want to change the title after I get into them. This one's kind of a lot about being negative minded. Listening is a powerful way to get to understand each other beyond the superficial. It's a way to find a better connection. A woman is gonna love to hear about the connection. I don't like to talk about it too much either because it's a little bit too womany. But if you could sell it the right way and put a little Mac sauce on that shit, you're gonna be all right.
love look like to me just compromising and being understanding.
No.
All right. Time to pop another balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
This is where things get difficult. For
Yes.
Sure.
Women are very empathetic. They don't like to pop people's balloons. They don't like to hurt men as much as you guys think they do. They don't enjoy breaking hearts. There are some ruthless bitches, but in my experience, nah.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's an attractive lady. She seems to be well-spoken, articulate.
Why'd you end up popping his?
Honestly, I think I just resonated more with the other two answers.
Ooh.
Thank you. And while we're up here, you have any questions for her?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you see yourself starting a family, being happy in the long run, or?
Why? I don't know her yet. I'm not putting it in her raw yet. I don't know this goofy bitch. I don't know nothing about this goofy bitch. Can you do something?
Not being so much of a quitter and giving up so easy.
In regards to having more children, or?
Correct.
Oh, I forgot about that with the kids. Sensitive. This is, yeah, see, and she, women are, if you just listen to the women, I swear to God. What would I do? Oh, there's a couple different books that you could really get into, man. But there's a lot of podcasts. Just listen to and talk a little bit about relationships. Don't drown yourself in it. Don't sit there and take all the notes in the world to become a girl. But they're telling you stuff, especially when it comes to sex. I don't think there's a player out here who hasn't been taught sex by a woman. They know their bodies better than we do. We don't know fucking shit about their bodies, right? We know some things, but her specific combination that unlocks her, she can tell you that. And if she doesn't know it, you can help her discover that. What a powerful impression you can make. However, we don't need to worry about kids. Let's worry about this great fucking time we're about to have. I just want to make you have a great time. I want to make you feel sexy, grown. I want to make you feel special. I want to make you feel happy, joy. I want to make you, want to dance when you see me. I want all that for you. You're welcome, bitch.
Honestly, my son is 19, so
My son is 22.
At this time in my life, I don't see myself having any more children.
So she had her kid young. If a mother had her kid young, that probably means she didn't get her teenage years, so she's looking to have some fucking fun. Mama is loose. She's looking to get dick down.
Oh, what kind of kid do you want to have?
Shit, no. She wants deep strokes.
22-year-old. You want to start all the way over. Okay.
I want to be able to say a no 1,000 times a day, and just to be able to grow up and, teach somebody how I want to be. I'm sorry, but I want to raise them up the way they should be, and be a family. I've been stepdad for the last 18 years, so it's like
Okay. Okay.
Start from scratch. That's all.
If he wants to have a kid, I get it. I just don't think it's a conversation we need to have now. Most guys are looking to fuck anyways. Just fuck her and have some fun. Don't turn it into every fucking thing. But yeah, if it's a deal breaker, it probably would have been one of the questions I was asking. Well, I guess he asked. All right, let him have it. Never mind. All right, let him have it. All right, let him mind. He stood on it. A man has principles.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she was feeling him.
Very nice, very well spoken.
Yeah.
It seems very charismatic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, look at all the words that she used. Charismatic. Is this nigga dripping with charisma? No. We don't have to do as much as I know. See, a lot of cats sell it if you don't have mouthpiece, she'll never fuck you. No, that's not true. If you don't have a great, fantastic first date, she won't fuck you. No, it'll take longer to fuck you. It'll take date 2 or date 3. If you don't blow her mind in the first 14 seconds, she'll never get it on. No, she can grow to love a nigga. Okay? So don't let people sit there and tell you that you got to be motherfucking Michael Jordan and motherfucking flirting and shit to get with these bitches. She did not have a lot. He did not have to do a lot. And she was already calling the nigga charismatic. She liked him. Her brain was going to do a lot of the rest. He just didn't need to fuck up.
Let's head back over here. Any questions?
Yes.
He's gonna fuck up. He's gonna fuck up right here. If he could score, he could take it to the hole. He could, but he was gonna have to go someplace. And if he would just ask something flirtatious or fun, he's in like Flint. He's gonna boring this shit up and might price himself out.
You said that you don't want to have no more kids in the future.
See?
I do not.
Sensitive.
To be honest, I think in this moment in my life, I'm just more interested in enjoying life and having fun. I've spent a long time, like I said, my son is 19, so I've spent a long time being a mom. So I think I'm just more focused on me right now.
How did I know all this? I don't know this bitch. I don't know every bitch there is. I'm not the Master King Slayer of Dick. How did I figure out all of this information? I listen to the women.
What I believe and what I think. Sometimes we as people, we say things.
Oh my God.
But later on down the line, things could change. So on that behalf, I hear you, but kind of doubt it. Other than that.
What? 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 Oh my God. I might have to jump on the show one day. I gotta lose weight. I'm trying to lose weight. This shit sucks. But you know, you gotta look good when you're on the internet. You gotta leave a good impression when you're on the internet. Not that I wouldn't. I do need to put the camera on me. I am. I don't know why I'm not. Anyways, I do like just talking. However, he is literally on the 5-yard line and just tried to throw it after Marshawn Lynch ran it a bunch of times. You don't have to fuck up here. You see how she's laughing? The bitch said, I don't understand it. This is the truth about the red pill. They don't like women. They don't listen to women. They don't want to fuck women. I really sincerely believe that. They want to fuck like 18-year-old girls who don't know nothing about nothing. If you're not under the age of 20 and you have more than 4 bodies, these niggas don't want to fuck you because they don't think that they can win. It's all them. It's this negative-minded bullshit. But let me tell you something. Everybody in this room wanted to fuck this broad. She had 2 niggas she was going to think about giving a second appearance to. Cool. Both of them hung up on a fucking kid. And what are you doing running about? Single moms are terrible. Single moms are terrible. She doesn't want to have a kid. She wants to have fun. She wants to live again. And you could be her fucking... come on. You could... I hate to say it like this. You could run this bitch. If I was that evil of a fuck, you could run this bitch. She got nothing but time on her hands. She is looking to live. She is looking to thrive. She's probably looking to feel beautiful again. She's with the middle-aged motherfuckers, and we all do. We all want 18-year-olds like Shannon Sharp. Fucking moron. Well, I think all the 20-year-olds like all my old balls. I'm a high-value man. You're old as shit. You're 56. You're about 60 years old. You're dating somebody like 40 years. You're fucking... No. Date a bitch like this. She looked good. Look at the women. They can't believe it. And listen, what are the women have started to talk. This, you shouldn't have gave them this social media. Y'all might want to try to take it back to that Project 2025. Get on the Handmaid's Tale because they started to talk to each other. And look at all these comments. They're talking to each other. Oh, these men, they don't know what they want. I'm just looking to have fun. Oh, they say they want this and they just judge. They're so sensitive. They're all so sassy. God damn.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just saying because people's minds change all the time.
No, for sure.
Depending on how you're feeling, who you're dealing with, the experience, and everything else. Oh, I have another question.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
What are your turn-offs?
It don't matter.
Liar.
Let's skip this.
A narcissist.
Or just in general.
Honest confidence.
He's over this way. Let's get you on over to that side.
He got in?
All right, well, let me scoot on over this.
No way.
And honestly, I don't want anything less than that.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes.
All right, well, let me scoot on over this way. Let's get you on over to that side. Yeah, you're over there.
Okay.
Well, see, I was showing off. I guess I'm not right about all things. All
We're
right.
here. So, do you guys have one final question for each other?
I do. Okay. So, do you have children? And
She heard the same thing. Let me tell you what this question's going to be. And I'll be right. I need to be back to being right. My feelings are hurt. I'm sensitive. She is saying those things answered more questions. I'm going to need you to tighten up as a man and tell me who you are. Brains are swimming with doubts and insecurities and questions. We need a guy who just knows who he is. I ain't got to wonder shit. I know who the fuck I am. I like who the fuck I am. First of all, we doing way too much talking about these kids. I just heard you're done. I'm not looking to have none right now anyway. We need to come together on some things. I want to learn more about you. You heard her she literally gave everybody the way forward if they would have just listened. Check this out. She said, my son is out of college. I spent a lot of time being a mom. I'm ready to have fun. There it is. You know what to do on the first date. We don't need to have dinner. This bitch want to have fun. This bitch want to get fucked down. This bitch want to laugh. She want to get some hair pulled. She want to get some ass spanked. She want to have fucking sex in the car. She wants to go on a roller coaster. She wants to go to the street fair at night. She wants to walk the beach with a nigga. She want to get hemmed up in the woods after we went for a hike. She gave you everything you needed to know, but you didn't listen with your ears and listen with your eyes.
Do you want more children?
Just shut up and don't do nothing.
I have children. I have a 16-year-old and I have a 4-year-old.
Okay, that was a deal breaker.
See?
I mean, I wanted to.
That was one of my deal breakers.
I understand, but I wanted to hear her out and see, possibilities.
Okay.
And she didn't even ask about his kids, did she? She just, did you want more kids? You didn't need to volunteer that.
Go ahead and pop it.
Dumbass. Don't. Man, that's 2 down, man. Dude, come on, what's up with these brothers, man? See if she look good. I don't know. We'll do one more. See. Let's see. Nope. Need to be judgmental. Okay. All right. When we do this stuff, we got to have something to look at. Shout out to the beautiful black women. The other one was looking all right, too. I mean, the high yellow, let's see. I don't know if she was high yellow, but now she's making faces I don't like. She got a lot of jewelry on her hands. I don't really care for all that. It's my show. I will be deciding. Oh, no, she was looking all right, though.
Approach. But you are handsome. But just not for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and pop that. She doesn't have one.
Pop yourself.
All right. Well, that is all of the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
She thick, but she might know how to cook. She might love to eat. You can have some fun with her. She might look right if you get her in the right type of dress. She might look all right.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is.
Let's do the drill. We know who we are, okay? We know our competition. They play themselves out in different ways. I'm going to separate myself because I know she want to be with a nigga like me. She been looking her whole life to have some great fucking fun. She looking for a nigga like me. Okay, so now we got that mental taken care of. We know who we are. We've already presented the clothes, the swag, the smell good. We got the great, good posture, great eye contact. Now it's about me and her, the we of it all. So we just going to pay attention. We're going to listen and see if she gives us clues to who she is as a person. Not how to manipulate her, but clues to who she is. And then I can come back and connect that to some things about me. Let's get it popping.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Savina.
Savina, how old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
I like that voice. I like a high pitched voice. I like it though. My ladies, her voice is like, it's not high, but it's like just under. I'm like, yeah, man, she'd be killer if she was them high pitched voices do it for me. Guess what does it for women?
You do.
I'm a disease intervention specialist. I
Oh,
investigate HIV and syphilis cases.
No.
And so what do you like to do?
I hope this bitch is wearing gloves. What the fuck? I mean, that's cool, but I don't know. I ain't trying to get no accidental syphilis.
Like,
Am I being paranoid?
I'm enjoying aquatic views. I love to eat.
Okay.
I love spending time with my daughter, mentoring youth, and traveling.
Okay, nice.
And she didn't tell you nothing. No reason to pop. If you like the way she looks, cool. If she don't, she don't. She didn't tell you nothing.
Now, what are some things you look for in a man?
When it comes to a man,
Oh.
I love a man that's God-fearing.
Nope.
He has to have a sense of humor.
Yep.
I love a man that loves to spoil me, who can enjoy me, allow me to be myself. I love a man who has a sense of humor, who's just funny, outgoing, big personality. And that's it for the most part.
She seems like a woman. Hang on.
a man who's not God fearing.
She seems like a woman who also has a very big personality. So I think both will play. I think she might like to be maybe center of attention type thing, but I think she also could go for a nigga that's, just got his own shit on lock. He don't fuck around. He's just like serious business. I don't think there's a way to be quiet and make it work for you. But I'll tell you what, I had a couple quiet grandfathers. And they was just like real motherfuckers. Like they was just all about that shit. Like you didn't fuck with them. They didn't fuck with you. You didn't lie to them. They didn't lie to you. They had no doubt whatsoever about who they were. If they said, go outside and give me the newspaper, you just went outside and got the newspaper. If they said, did you get your homework done? You just said, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. You didn't try these niggas. Like they carried it like that. So if you're gonna be quiet, you got to really carry it like that. If you're going to be real extroverted, that's cool, but you got to have a little bit, a little bit of that side to you too, some weight to you, not just some fucking clown.
A man who's not willing to go to church. A man who's all about himself, who complains a lot, who doesn't try to communicate or comprehend, and a man who doesn't really have conflict resolution.
Okay.
You could judge here and there. They've all been cheated on. Sounds like they always talk about this is all about her last relationship, the last good one. The last good one, they probably fought a lot. He cheated. She screamed. She cried. Blah blah blah. She's not going to tell you her part in it. I'm not going to say she's blameless, but I don't want to do a lot with that either. So, kind of an open range, kind of an anything will play here. Right? That's what I got out of it.
So we.
If you know who you are, it'll go.
Let me hand you a pick.
This just gonna be, who she's feeling, who she's not feeling. It don't matter. Everybody ain't for everybody. I don't take this personal. I'm not sensitive. You don't have to like the way I look. You should have got to met me because I was cool as shit. I got pop. We don't care. There we go.
Lifeless.
Positive or for the worse.
Let's see.
Hard way and how.
You've got 5 guys left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay, my first question to you guys is, what's a life lesson that you had to learn the hard way, and how has it impacted your life for the positive or for the worse?
Okay. Name and age. Answer.
This is a stupid question. I just give her the straight answer and maybe try to, put a little mac sauce on it while I was doing it, but there's nothing really. This is a dumb question.
Question.
Silas 42. Life lesson. Wow, there's so many.
He's done that twice. When he says it's so many, he doesn't really have an answer. He's done that twice. I have so many things I love about life, and he don't actually have an answer.
That was a good question.
Yeah, he doesn't have an answer.
Okay. So
This could price him out right here. Let's go ahead and take some points off right here. This has priced him out right here. Oh, excuse me, wrong side. The hesitation. Nobody likes hesitation. A life lesson that's impacted you. Just spit something out there. You may or not have, but what have you learned? What have you learned during your life? What have you gone through? What pain have you taken and built and gone through? What's a place of adversity? This question to me feels about her, about adversity. A lot of times people ask things about themselves that they want you to ask them. So when I say that, she's saying, I think she's gone through something. But this to me is like, how you going to hold me down? So how do I not have an answer here?
Actually, so I guess I have to go all the way back to the beginning. The first life lesson I learned was cleanliness. And that's something I've carried for a long time. Well, what was the second part of the question?
How has it impacted your life?
Well,
how do you move as a man? Do you see? They don't. It's all about the money, looks, and status. It's got to be. How do you move as a man? Show me something, please. I like you. You're decent looking dude or whatever the fuck. Make it happen for me. Show me something. It doesn't like, well, I got to shine like a pony. Well, I got to do all that. I hear you, but I'm sorry, in the first 3 interactions with a bitch, she ain't gonna be doing shit. Yeah, I don't think it's fair, I think, but on the backside, if you get her heart, that's what a lot of the narcissists do. They'll run her for a year or two. You know, you get the bitch's heart and emotions attracted to you, she ain't going nowhere. You can have her do whatever the fuck you want. But up front, yeah, the man's got to put a lot of work in. You don't like it, don't be a man.
So I'm not OCD or anything, but I am very clean, very organized. Just something that my grandmother kind of instilled in me at a young age, and I carried that through. I think that it was a very valuable life skill.
Some of this stuff too, you can connect to your mental. You know, people want to know how your brain works. So what's cleanliness do for you? Maybe it allows you to focus on things that we going forward. You know, I like when people come over to my house, I want my guests to feel right at home. So, you know, it's going to be real clean, real cozy. You know, you're going to have a great time. I believe in, you know, having great cologne. You know, I always try to look fresh when I'm going outside. And I'm always trying to clean my face, clean my teeth. I might brush my teeth 7 times a day. You know, let's get an idea of how you work mentally as well, especially if you're stuck here. You know how you think, don't you? Aren't you proud of the way you think?
Thank you. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Derek, 36. I would say as a bull, and I'm Taurus, May 4th.
Ooh, that's very poorly done. And also I saw the nervous gestures. I don't know if you picked those up. A couple nervous gestures meant, just be still and smooth. Lock it down.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Derek, 36.
1, 2.
Say, as a bull, and I'm Taurus, May 4th.
Taurus, May 4th. I'm going to do a little female thinking. I didn't say become the women I want a man who's a Cancer. Look, I'll bet on me. I'm still a man. This is where I would kind of say is the trouble, because let's say I just start listening to podcasts with these two on them. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to learn a lot of information. But I'm also not going to be hearing the man side. She's not going to be telling me how to move as a man. She's going to be telling me this is what I like. This is good to figure out what women like to do, what women think about. But that doesn't mean that they're going to have a fucking clue how a man's supposed to motherfucking move.
Very stubborn at an earlier age. I would say it cost me millions of dollars because I decided to go against my coaches, and I was very bullheaded, and so I would say it affected me both positively and negatively.
Yeah,
because I believe everything's been kind of ordained and happened for a reason.
Yes.
So I've learned just to be quiet and spend more time with myself before I just emotionally match your energy. Sometimes if someone's talking to me with a certain tone, in my younger age, I'll match that energy. It's like, wait, who you talking to? So as I've gotten older, I've learned to just listen, not worry about the tone as much, even though I still would like the tone to be respectful. I've learned to just hear the words more than the vibrational energy someone's trying to shoot or project back at me.
I don't hate it. He's too fidgety, but I don't hate it.
Your name and age and answer to her question.
Jamal, 40. I would say when I was a lot younger, I didn't have a focus on education, and I just wanted to make money. And so I just wanted to figure out the quickest way straight out of high school, how can I get a paycheck? And so as I got older, I did take education more serious, and I ended up being an adult learner and going to Georgetown and getting my bachelor's through their adult learning program for full-time working adults. So I ended up doing that, and I wish I would have went when I was younger. I wish I would have had the motivation and the know-how.
No, I'm asleep already.
That I got.
I'm asleep. I'm bored. I don't even want to listen to the rest of you talk. No, I don't care. Boring. I like this guy. He's at least got a character.
Lessons. Right. Name and age and answer to her question.
Jody, I'm 37. I'm sorry. What was the question again?
Oh my God. Well, I don't even have to circle the title called Listen to the Women. He's already done. He's already. This is how fast.
How come all the girls are not wanting to fuck us anymore? It's all an apocalypse.
Well, you should have done what they weren't doing in the 60s. They weren't listening to the women. And it turns out women got jobs and wanted to be fucked well, and they wanted to think for themselves and not be controlled like a goddamn robot all the fucking time. And a lot of us got priced out because we were not listening to the women. They grew up. They matured. They want some of the stuff that we've had forever. Create their own destiny, make their own way in the world, create their own identity. They want that now. You're not even listening to the women on the jump. Look at the faces. Do you see how all of this stuff is very simple stuff? Let's talk about what we need to be doing. When we talk to people, we need to be looking them dead up. We need to be relating more of ourselves and putting more of ourselves out there. If we don't have a personality, get a personality. We need to be rewiring our thoughts to be positive. I don't give a fuck if it's affirmations, yoga. I don't know. I don't do yoga. I don't do affirmations really. But whatever the fuck you can, talking to yourself, get the fucking phone recorder, push record, talk to yourself, ask yourself questions, see how your vocabulary is. Do I say a lot? Am I positive a lot? Do I sound smooth? Do I sound like I'm an engaging conversation? Or do I just sound like a motherfucker like, oh, okay, well, I'll listen to him just cause. Do I have weight to my words? Do I read? Do I think? Do I pray? Do I visualize? Do I love to do things? Do I love to be out in the world? What do I love to do at my home? What are my goals? What are my ambitions? This is stuff we should already have had locked down. Listening skills. Look at her body language. Look her in the eye. Look at what she wore. Look at what she's wearing. Look at how she's looking to you. See if she's responding to you. See if she's drinking in your information. See if when you smile, she smiles. We can do so many little moves, but we just, I don't even want to start talking about that kind of thing because, people go way too far with that stuff. But a lot of women are very easily influenced. They just want the right motherfucker to give that trust of influence to. He ain't even listening. How can she trust him? How can she trust him with her body? How can she trust him with her information and what's important to her? He too busy probably staring at the tip balls. I'm a man too. But the key to her legs was through her brain, and not vice versa.
Just what was
Jody.
Come on, Beth.
So the question was, if you could stay alive.
He could save it if he answered straight up because nobody else was certain of themselves. That's the only way he could save it.
Lesson that you had to learn the hard way. How has it impacted your life, for the good or for the bad?
Okay. And honestly, I don't know if you actually said anything about children, but my daughter is the most life, the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like me and her, she told me how to taught me a lot, about life and
I like
things
it.
like that.
I like it.
Me very much so.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. My daughter, most definitely.
Okay.
Your name and age and the answer to her question.
Eric, 41. I would say just never giving up. Resiliency. I learned that if you give up, you fail and fail and fail. But if you don't get up, then you ultimately fail. But, just never give it up.
Okay, I like that.
What happened? That's how he lives his life. That's how his mind. He got two off there. One, it's probably how he lives his life that's going to impact and benefit her. But number two, he thinks that way. So his philosophy got to her too. Here's my philosophy. Not only do I move that way, here's how the fuck I create that shit in my motherfucking mind.
Head on back. So I am going to
Look at that hard to think about that. And I just hate you didn't really utilize it with that question. So.
Okay, and then one more.
Yeah, remember he was all uncertain and shit?
Okay, let's go down over here. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Just wanted to hear more from her. She's pretty. Just want to hear more.
The cameraman said, "Yeah, let me check this out real quick."
His answer, but as he rambled on more and more.
I don't like to be right, but I'm all right a lot. I know some things. I don't know everything. Go to your guru for that. That's not my job. My job is to talk shit. He was boring. No. And she got some tip balls, don't she? Okay now. That's my shit too. I don't like women with their hair up because it didn't make up my mind for me. But yeah, you could work with it.
Almost made me forget what I was asking. But I enjoyed his answer, but I mean, it was just a little bit long.
Take the loss, learn the lesson. More succinct, more clarity. Be more efficient. A man should be efficient. Women, you ever heard women talk at a bar? They'll all take turns talking for the next 7 hours. Men, we don't do that. What's up with you? Oh, nothing. Kids doing good. All right, cool. Packers about to. Again, we don't talk all that much. Should we talk more as men? Probably. Check in on your friend. Check in on your brother. It's a tough year for brothers. So every year is a tough year for brothers. Yeah, man. Talk to your friends. You know, they might need to hear from you. They might need to be lifted up. You don't know. I'm not religious in any way, but I like some of that stuff that they talk about, lifting somebody up. You know, bringing a positive force into the world. So I do like sometimes I'll listen to Creflo Dollar. I just like the way he talks. I don't know about his personal business. I'm not going to come to God anytime soon, but I like how people talk with positivity. And I think that's a lot of what church has done, especially for the Black community. It refreshes you. The world is such a negative place, but you could be that for yourself and you could be that for other people.
Sounds good.
That's how my mind works.
And then we kind of heard why you ended up popping his.
Yes, I mean,
Boring.
again, I love your confidence, but I loved your confidence, but you took too long to answer.
Yep. We talked about that, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter now.
Women who've had cosmetic surgery.
Oh, I'm glad we did this one. Now I'm in the building. I like fake boobs, by the way. I know. Now the BBL, I didn't even pay attention if she had a BBL.
Okay, I would like to know, how do you guys feel about this new topic of natural women versus women who've had cosmetic surgery?
Start over here.
You could do, you could probably go two ways, okay? One, play the game straight up. I don't like women with cosmetic surgery. I don't give a fuck. I like it. Now, again, the number one perfect female answer is I love a natural body. Why? Because anyway, I don't want to talk about that. It just will. But I love the shape of women. I don't give two good fucks. I prefer natural. But I'm all for more. And that's all I would say. I'm all for more. It gives me more to do, more to play with, more fun to have. So I'm all for more. To a certain extent. You can't be walking around with, fucking parachutes. Nervous again?
In my last life, there was a lot of plastics, everything. So I do like the natural look.
Okay.
I'm not against it, but like I said, the few that
I feel like this nigga got a story, don't it? What's we need like a behind the music with this nigga. This nigga got some stories to tell. So I used to be doing all that.
Had some interaction with. It wasn't always.
What was the interaction, if you don't mind me asking?
Sexual intercourse.
Okay.
Sexual
just wasn't feeling.
Yeah,
the way
it feel
ass,
right.
Yeah, it
okay,
wasn't really
I understand.
dropping away. No, sorry, respectfully. Yeah.
I think he sticks around for that. We got a little sexual. Now she might not like. He's kind of a hoe. Sounds like he's kind of a hoe. Hey, all your little gurus, they have 900 bodies. Some women don't like that shit. You've been hoeing. You got a dirty dick. You got 14 kids. You only know 6 of their names. So don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with a little black love.
So.
Or white love, or whatever the fuck.
It's not really my first pick, so to say. But
gotcha. I understand. I respect that.
Let's go down over here. Okay. What's your take on natural versus cosmetic?
Yes.
Natural. as opposed to cosmetic. I don't support it whatsoever. Just to be honest, like, yeah, if that's gonna go flat, it's gonna go flat. But no, honestly, at the end of the day, I think of things and I think of my child at the end of the day, and I've been.
Oh, I understood what he was saying. That's what I was saying. You could just go balls to the wall. I'd rather have you do that. If I'm going to get rejected, I'd rather be out balls to the wall. You know what I mean? It's like when they say if you're in a fight, I'd rather not go out on my knees. You know what I mean? Like if you, let's say niggas robbed your house and they say, get butt naked, nigga. You're not going to be like, okay, well, you never know. I'm going to be like, you know what? You'll be like, you know what? It's been a good number of years. I'm sorry, player. I can't do it. Especially like in front of your family or something like that. The nigga just trying to like shame you or something like that. Like, you know what? You're just going to have to shoot me. So, I mean, go out. Like, I liked his seriousness on that. Now, look, if it's going to go flat, I'm going to love it anyway. But he could have thrown some Mac sauce on that shit, charmed this bitch out the panties. I don't think there was a wrong answer here. I think she might have faked something. It probably is fake boobs. But I would not necessarily answer for her. I cannot be always influenced by the women. I know what would work. So it's kind of a good angel, bad angel. I know what would work, but I still got to choose how the fuck I move. And I think this is more of a question about an ex and something she's very sensitive about. So you could get there, to my mind, just by saying, I like natural. I really don't like fake anything. He could say, I have a daughter and I want her to just be beautiful and black and healthy and not unhealthy in a way. But I mean, you definitely look, real dope in this little chocolate dress. You make me want some ice cream, girl. You know what? Oh, I'm sorry. What was you talking about? You know what I mean? Like I can bet on me, throw some Mac sauce on there, right? Throw a little Mac sauce on there, and I'm gonna go out with that. I threw a little Mac sauce on it. I let the bitch know I was a real one, gave her great eye contact. I was a dope motherfucker. She should have chose me anyways. I at least I know what to do with them fake tip balls. Or I can do the number one perfect answer and be like, oh yeah, like I'm all for it. So whatever she wants. I want her to feel empowered to, There's a little bit here too for me, just because I listen to the women. But there's a lot of insecurity with this stuff. So if I was just straight up confident with it, you know what I'm saying? And I ignored the sexual side of her and I was just like, yo, I want my daughter to love everything about herself and never have to change for no man or no man's approval. Like, she ain't going nowhere. Shit, I'm that motherfucker. She ain't going nowhere. Right? Well, she might even come back. Well, I had my tits done, so that's why I'm asking. Let me tell you something. Whatever you got going on in this dress, I would love to see it several times. You don't got to worry about with me. You got to worry about what I do with it. You know what I'm saying to you? Hey, I'm just me. You can cut me loose. You can pop this shit. I'll put it in your hand. But I'm going out like me.
Maybe, one of these days, if I do or don't want her to do some.
It's another thing to do with like the what do you call it? The approach anxiety. That's a real rough thing because it's not the anxiety I'm worried about. Just go out there and die as yourself. Like, say it to her straight up. Well, I know you guys are busy. I don't want to come over here, but I wanted to. Well, what's your name again, Angela? Okay. Can I pull you over here and then maybe we can have like a conversation real quick? Yeah, you gonna get the number maybe if she likes the way you look. It ain't going nowhere. But if you was like, yo, ladies, it's been lovely talking to you, but Angela, I got to admit, you were the first one that caught my eye. There's something about you that I want to get to know a little bit better. So. I'd love it for you if you would just go over to this table and we have a quick private little conversation. Ladies, I'll bring her right back. You can keep an eye on us the whole time, make sure she's safe. But I want to find out some more things about you real quick. If I could just hold it and just be me, like let her say no, but let her say no to that. Like a lot of the women, man, I remember one bitch, this bitch remembered 10 years ago that I went back and I was like, I think I was trying to buy an apartment or whatever, you know what I mean? And I had gone back in to be like, yo, you know, you want to go out, right? I asked her out to dinner. It was chumpish, I know. But she was like, I bumped into her and she had put on weight. You know, I was like, okay, fuck. But she was like, I remembered that. I was so impressed by you. I was dating a dirtbag and I just didn't find out for another 2 years. Oh my God, but I was so impressed by that. I never forgot that. I'm like, yeah, right? She can brag. That's the compliment to her. She give you a compliment when she show on the date, when she pop the legs open for you. That's her compliment to you as a man. Your compliment to her is making her feel sexy, making her feel special, giving her that story at the end of the day. I met a guy at the local grocery store. He had a great smile. He was a nice guy. He was a little bit too short to me, but you know what? He came correct. Or if I wasn't still with Craig, girl, I don't know. I probably should have took the number. I don't know. Because Craig ain't been doing his job lately. Give her something to brag about. Why not? They ain't done nothing to us. They haven't hurt us. We love them anyway.
Like that, absolutely not. I don't want you to fix a flat in your booty. Nah, we're not doing that, man.
But I don't think your child gonna be worried about if her daddy, you know, is dealing with.
He just needs to. He see. It's too much right here, and this is why I kind of like him. I don't know. I kind of like motherfuckers that like start shit. like I kind of like a shit starter. I'm not really a shit starter. I'll say, but I'm an antagonizer. I do like to antagonize a motherfucker. You know what I mean? I kind of like to wind up a motherfucker. That's just me. But like, he's too defensive for the jump. You see the frowns. I mean, she's the AI detection machine. She gonna see it's all bad from here. But I know they like that dominant talk. They like that man swagger. So but you see, she came back on him. She didn't just say, well, that's not gonna be work for me and walk back. She came back at him. So they really do. They'll never tell you that they like the asshole. They like how he was in the beginning. What do they all say? They're telling, listen to the women. They're all saying the same fucking thing. Did you like Russ? Oh, girl, he was all right. I don't know. There just wasn't no spark. I don't know. I didn't like a lot about Javontre, but blah, 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 blah. Right? What do they all say? Well, I don't want my last man. My last man, he was this. And so, okay, cool. That's what's up. Well, I'm sorry you went through that. No, it wasn't all bad. It was, we were some good years. It was just, it broke. Okay, what was she saying? At first, it was fun as fuck. What do I take with that? Become a narcissist? No, I'm not going to make myself the number one topic in my brain 100% of the time. I am in the world for a reason. I can't just all be me. But you can think about yourself a lot. That's not illegal. Do all your thinking behind closed doors about yourself. So when you go out in the world, you're Trump tight. I ain't got to think about that. We already rehearsed this bullshit. Then we get together. Me and her get together. I've already talked about myself. I already talked. We already had a long conversation during the night about what the fuck we was getting into. We were already we're about to go out in the world and let these niggas know. Too combative though. Probably a lot of red pill, a lot of that, what's wrong with the black female, a lot. And look, every nigga watch social media. Every bitch watch social media. Why do you think they not falling for nothing no more? Oh, you just want to fuck me, right? They watch all the shows you watch. Look at this girl. And they like some of it, but they don't want to be a hoe. Oh, you look like one of all he has to do is say, I want my daughter to love herself as she is. She's the most beautiful thing in the world, and I don't want her to spend one single day on this earth doubting how she looks.
Exactly. We open doors where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? We open doors and
Nope.
we shut doors, you know what I'm saying?
Nope.
We make sure that these people are already, built up enough mentally to where they don't even have to feel like they need a fake ass. It ain't gonna happen.
Nope. It's too much. And I like what he's saying. I like how he's saying it. I get the appeal of it as a man. Yeah, that's right. We set the standard. We let them daughters know. I don't want my daughter doing none of that bullshit, right? She's not gonna have no BBL. I understand where you're going with that. Okay? But she didn't hear it like that. This was not time for you to jump and educate the motherfucking world. There's no playful here. There's no fun here. She doesn't want to fuck me, and I apparently don't want to fuck her. I want to educate. Why the fuck are we talking about my goddamn daughter? Yeah, he did bring it up. But you could have been so smooth and cool with it and just flipped the whole shit if you wasn't on this negative mindset. I swear to God, he's had conversations with homeboys talking about he wants an old school bitch from the 50s. He grew up idolizing his grandfather, his father. That's okay. I'm not going to tell you that they did it wrong. You know, a lot of good black men came up under great, strict, traditional black fathers. And shout out black fathers. I would love to do an episode. I'm not a father, but I would love to do a whole episode about the struggle of black fathers. It's just got to be a motherfucker, man. So, you know, this Father's Day, shout out your pops. I'd be like, yo, I bet what you did was not fucking easy, bro. Like, it's got to be tough raising a black family in these United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Like, give the nigga props. Don't call him a nigga. But, man, we didn't have to do it this way. And we got to start. The women want to be empowered now. They don't want to be shut down. You're not supposed to be there. You can't do this. You can't talk like that. You not can't over here. Now, do they get out of pocket with it? Yeah, but that's your job. You're the restrictor plate, right? But I'm trying to make this bitch grow into something that none of these goofy bitches can equal. I don't want to ever have to cheat. The way I see about it, how do I keep myself from cheating or whatever the fuck? I would have to grow a woman and grow with a woman. So much so that the conversations we have are so dope and so next level, and the moves we make are so powerful, and the love we have is so sincere and so great, and we created a fantastic, fun-ass family. I won't ruin that. Whenever I hear good men talk, they all say the same thing. Yeah, I can still dig her. Yeah, I still fuck the shit out of her. Yeah, I'd make her call me daddy all night long. But you know something? What me and Shanice got, man, I ain't even thinking about that bullshit. I love coming home to her. I love talking to her still. She still make a nigga hard. I ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. And that's that real shit that I think we all really want. Deep down, we would never talk about it. But I think we all want black love. I think we all want, I mean, I'm in a interracial, so I ain't gonna have that. But even I'm like, damn, black love, you know, I kind of want that again. But I think we want a love that's way better than everybody else's. It's on some real shit. Like, it's on some real soul shit. Not like corny, like, oh my God, you're my soulmate. Not soulmates, but like, yo, that bitch is a part of a nigga. We all want that. Deep down, we'll never talk about it. Look, no, she's supposed to do what I want. That's all. That's why. And she's going to carry on. She's going to have my seed. Like, okay, that's like a breeding machine. Like, you want some real shit. Is this her? I don't know, but we don't need to, you know, that's what I'm talking about with the old cats. Like, y'all always sell the dominant, a bitch got to do what I say, she can't do nothing. Like, all right, but a lot of the bitches back in the day, man, they were some sexy motherfuckers. They was just real fine. They carried themselves like ladies. Like, there's nothing sexier than like a black lady. Not a black woman, a black lady. There's nothing sexier than that. Well, how come she's a Megan Thee Stallion hoe? Okay, I get it. I fuck with you. But you might not be able to turn a hoe into a housewife, but I think you can turn a girl who's just like fucking around into a lady. I believe that. It will take quite a long time. But then you're not going to want to throw that away neither. You know what I mean? If I don't put 19 years making this bitch into something miraculous, I'm not going to throw that away for just some regular old scraggly piece of pussy. Shannon Sharp!
And my super woke brother.
All right. What about over here?
Well, I would say as long as it doesn't, like, you know, inflate your head. Like, as long as you can stay.
Oh, he fucked up too. He didn't even do the perfect answer right. It don't matter as long as she look good.
I respect that.
Because, you know, a lot of women, when they get there, they
Oh my God.
So long
I
as you
think I think black people should never have gotten a hold of the red pill. I think we would have been so better without it. It's fucked us up too, man. No smooth, no swagger, no chill to these niggas. Just all red pill horse shit.
around there, I'm cool with it.
Okay, then I like that.
I don't like it.
All right.
As long as you don't fuck your head
Go
up.
ahead and pop one balloon.
Okay. We ain't even got to walk all the way back though.
Oh.
Go be with your baby.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Oh, she's beautiful. I mean, you got eyes? Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's all you had to do. Why did you have to be a douchebag? And then the defensive posture again. Something wrong with this dude. Me versus me. I got a broken heart. I hate to say it like that because it sounds soft. I'm not trying to challenge the nigga masculinity. Everybody got a heart. Even your favorite trapper's favorite trapper, he's got a heart too. I didn't marry her for love. I married her so she could do what I say. All right, all right. You love your kids. You love the woman who created the kids. I say all that to say this. He didn't need to do. All he had to do was be cool with her. Let's see if she says too. If she liked him. I bet she liked him.
Most definitely. She's
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Okay.
With him, you know, I kind of feel like he just, it's like you kind of have a vendetta against, you know, women who've had cosmetic surgery. And though I understand you have your preference or whatnot, but, you know, it's a way to say everything.
You're right
you know.
about that. I should have worded that differently, maybe.
It's okay. you
I
know.
shouldn't have said fix a flat booty. My bad.
Oh, ain't nothing fix a flat about
Nah,
it.
that shit look real.
You know, thank you. It's cosmetic, though.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Damn. All right, you
And
got
it
it.
bounced like 6 folds.
Sheesh, all right.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's all he had to do. Do you see? It could have been bouncing in your hands tonight. Hey, take it, you fucking. You know what I'm saying? You could have been going for 35 tonight, but you fucked up being a bitch.
I ain't paying for that, but you all right? Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Okay. So while we're on this end, do you have any questions for her?
Yeah,
You can't help these niggas.
I have a 16-year-old daughter.
Okay. What's your sign?
Oh my God.
September 3rd.
Okay. Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Oh, where you live?
I live in Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
I'm down south.
I'm in Dallas.
Play with it. Play with it. Throw a little mac sauce on it. Southern cooking, Southern hospitality. They make them big in the South. They got them football. You look like you know. Play with it. Play with it. She told you something. Look, come on. Let's come back to it. She's going to talk to him. She liked his answer. Remember from last time. He didn't judge her. And I don't think he's the smoothest nigga in the world. You know, you don't have to be. But let's see. She's going to help him. She's going to help him. She's going to listen to him.
Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
I'm down south.
I'm in Dallas.
See, she smiled. We got some action. We got a little action. See, she smiled. Put it on the board. She smiled. She's smiling. We got a little action. We got some great eye contact. You in? Now go to work, big dog. Relax. Go to work. What's up? Okay, you down south. Okay, well, I like you. You know, I like curvy girls from down south. They all can cook. You know something. You know what my favorite dish is? Check this out. You know what my favorite dish is? You know what I'm saying to you? Like, you could just slow it down. You could just slow it down. I bet you like to eat too. Okay, well, you know, that's all right. We want to talk about some things. I'm not taking that bitch out to eat, but she knows she like to eat. She might be real hood. She might be real country. Some niggas, you know, she might like lakes and shit, but she might have been fishing with her grandfather as a kid or something like that. She probably, the fake ass, she probably has some kind of a past. I don't want to do too much judging off that, but model, maybe stripper, something like that. So she might just like to have fun, have a drink, sit out back, throw spades. You know, she could just be one of them bitches. But all you had to do is let the bitch tell you. You ain't got to tell her shit. She's got to be a real woman. No, she just let her tell you what she's going to be today.
Okay, cool.
But I live in Dallas.
So what? That's just around the corner.
Let's head on down over here.
Okay.
Any questions?
I'm from New Jersey.
We in the same city tonight. I keep saying it every show. We're in the same city tonight. We gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We'll see about the logistics later.
What can I look forward to in Alabama if we were?
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Look forward to me.
I'm not gonna lie.
What can I look forward
The nervousness again.
to in Alabama if we were in Alabama?
Look forward to me.
I would look forward to you, but there's some things I got to see too. Ain't nothing wrong with giving her a little couple things to step up. I am a man with standards. This is how I move.
Never been to Alabama. That's why I'm asking.
We don't give a fuck.
Great Southern hospitality, a friendly environment, nurturing people.
Love it.
A beautiful scenery. We have a lot of beautiful aquatic spots or whatnot. I myself, again, I love being around water.
There we go. Okay. So she just gave us everything we need, really. We got to put a little mac sauce on the fact that we could be eating good food together, nurturing. She can nurture me any motherfucking day of this week. All right. She loves to have a good time. I could tell you like to have a great time. That's just like me. I'm from round the way too. So I like a girl that, she can keep it professional, but when it's time where the makeup and everything come off, we can just motherfucking kick it. Let me tell you something. This is what I like to get into. I like a girl that can sit there and sip a little drink while she right next to me, rubbing my shoulders while I play video games. And then I'm about to return her favor. We just jump in the back bedroom real quick. You like water, we can jump in the shower. You know what I'm saying to you? That's how the fuck I move.
Water is soothing for me. But, I'm in Alabama.
Maybe I'm about to be in Alabama too. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit after this.
And I guess this is my last question. Without your heels on, how tall are you?
I'm 5'.
It don't matter.
Yeah. How tall are you?
6'9".
He wanted to throw that in there, I think. I might even go sexual here because I've just been so boring now. That's what we're all thinking about, really. So go ahead and take it there. If you're gonna get your dick chopped off, you might as well go all out.
All right. 6'9".
All right, this is my last question.
So we'll fit together real well.
You went to I got healing hands. I got good, strong hands, and I like to massage my women, whatever As I've been looking for love, I want to reciprocate some massages. Like you don't got to massage as much as I massage, but I like my woman. Like I don't have to always pay for my massages. I like to.
This is tough for me not to give him points for that. I just think it was such a that's it. Remember we said what's your best flex? It feels like to me like he had he was in the streets too much or fucking too much. Maybe he had a lot of bodies. He didn't find love, and then he got his heart broke. Feels like a heartbreak. A lot of dudes have gotten their heart broken. I had my heart broken twice, and fucked me up for a while. I know your favorite gurus fucked 7,000 women and never had any emotion that ever existed. He seems to be angry all the time, and he seems to be happy to fuck all these bitches, which are two emotions. But whatever. I digress. It does feel like a broken heart situation. Little shut down, doesn't really trust, but like this was way better. Playfully, he could have said, let me see your hands. He could literally have grabbed her hand, which is something else you're going to want to throw in sometimes too, especially on the date situation. A more physical action. Let's go over here. Let's make a bet. Let's go shoot these hoops. Let's go throw these darts. More physical, more things that we're going to be doing together. Let's go over here and pick a couple of let's go ahead and make this date night playlist on this machine over here while we watch this sunset. Let's jump it off. I'm picking the first song because it's my invitation, but you can have the next ones. Right? Yeah, she get offended. Well, he didn't let me do the first one, but we another thing I say too, you ain't gonna be perfect for her all the time. She don't have to like me. Let's say she like a nigga 80% of the time. That's all I'm looking for. She might, I say anything more than like 75%. right? And I'm going to like her about 75% of the time. But this is where, what do they talk about? I want to experience all the emotions. Well, this 25 that she don't like and the 25 that I don't like, this is where we're going to have some conflict. We're going to have little button heads. We're going to laugh. We're going to talk some shit to each other. We might argue. You shouldn't really drag out a lot of arguments. I know some motherfuckers who don't do arguments at all. I can't go against that either. I think it's okay to sometimes show the thunder a little bit, and then a lot of times when they get those emotions out of them, they're just trying to get something out of themselves, and they don't know how to do it. Anger is the way for them. And then, once she's released the emotions, she's looking to release something else.
The sensual touches, whether it's my eyebrows, my ears. But are you into massages? Is my question.
Which hand?
I know I didn't see that. I was going to talk to you about that later, but
Oh, does she break her hand?
I'm a nurturing person. I'm into catering to my person. I enjoy loving on my person or whatnot, especially when you're my person. I love to cater to individuals. So yeah, I don't mind rubbing on you, you rubbing on me. Okay. Rub a dub dub.
She got personalities. Yeah, I like that. See, that do it for me too. I like personality too. She got a fun little smile. She got a nice little voice. She a little country. I don't know where he's like him country, but we might click. You never know. Let's make it happen. Let's find out. But he left points on the board there too. Oh, and she started talking, we can just rub on each other. We can love on each other. We could have got, as much as they say they don't like talking about sex, I've heard them say they talk about it a lot. But the other thing too is they feel what they speak, right? So if she's talking about rubbing, she's actually kind of she's a little bit excited. I could do a lot with that, or I could just let that simmer. Again, how you move is how you move. I could let the sexual tension simmer on this bitch. Come back 15 minutes later, hit it a little bit again, put my arm on her, let her build kind of a will they, little sexual tension is what they call that, I think. But, you might want to stomp on it too. I only got 3 minutes to talk to this bitch. Let me show her, look, we about to get some sexual imaginations, right? She's talked to me. She has met me. She has seen me. We have laughed together. She has got a lot of the things that people don't need on a first date, right? I want to know who he is. I don't know if I can trust him. She's seen me. She's smelled me. She's felt me. Now I could probably transition very quickly if I had to. Get her hot and heated. Go on a drink. Get her behind camera. She's going to be relieved. We're going to talk about some of the guests. We're going to talk some shit. Yes, you could talk some shit about other people with your girl. Your woman is a bitch too. She's a hater too. But she's so angelic. No. She talks a lot of shit. It's okay. Clown motherfuckers, laugh, clown each other, do another activity, maybe do a little dance. Man, come on, man. Then in my mind, I might not have the plan yet, but on that dinner date, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I got the hotel room, but I should have been thinking ahead. I do got the condoms. That's straight. I might need to get some wine before we go home. She like to drink. We're going to get some drink before we go home. She won't want to freshen up. Let her freshen up. Let's see. What do I got? Yeah, I got the playlist. I got okay, we're good. We good. Right? Is he thinking that far ahead? Absolutely not.
All right, so I am going to have you pop one balloon. Okay. Out of these two guys left, who are you popping?
Two guys left. Please don't take this personal.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He needs to stay put, and he needs to stay put. He just needs to go out classy. He can pull her. He can go out classy. He can pull her later. What she's saying is, I liked both of you. You didn't mess up, but I think that other motherfucker started talking to her pussy a little bit. He started talking to the freak in her mind a little bit. He started talking to her sexy side a little bit. She started imaginating things. She was imaginating things. And she said, okay, cool. 6'9", he talked about the fit. I pictured his hands all over my body, and I pictured my hands all over his body. We can go to town, baby. I want to see what's up. Plus, we laugh. Oh, boy, made me laugh. This dude, he's not priced out. Just go out cool. Just go out cool. Just go out cool. Well, I'm going to check time for you. I keep both watches because I never want to be late. But I got time for you today, baby. You need to, if it don't work out with the old boy, go ahead and take this number real quick.
She's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. And personality. Perfect. Yep.
I don't know about the thumbs up.
Again, I think he has an amazing personality or whatnot. He's an attractive man. I love the height. I just feel like I didn't have as much in common with him. So that would be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
You just haven't gotten to know me yet. I don't think he's priced out.
Here.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if we got it?
He could fuck this up very quickly. He could fuck it up by going red pill or going that burning, I love God and all that bullshit. I would just keep it flirtatious and fun here. Let's just make her smile. That's all we got to do. We can go home.
I love a man with a pinch of arrogance. Is there something about you that you just have that high level of confidence? And
Oh, really? I've been wanting to talk about this for quite some time. Sometimes things happen for a reason. Okay. I don't like all the narcissist bros. I make fun of them all the time. Okay, fine. Why did they play? Because her brain is all over the fucking place. And she's got a lot of self-doubt. What is going to appeal to all of that? Men and women are opposite. Not exactly true. We actually have a lot of shared values, a lot of tendencies. We're both ambitious. We're both intelligent. We both really don't like people telling us what to do. We want to become great human beings. We want to love. We want to raise great children. Very similar in a lot of ways. But what is missing from her? This is where your guru starts to say things like structure. I don't like that word at all. This bitch could get up at 6 p.m. and go to bed at 8:30 p.m. every fucking day. Right? However, I think I said that backwards. But the structure is going to be on her mind. I don't want you thinking about that. When I come home, I just want there to be dinner. You're going to talk about your day, and you're going to be able to tell me whatever the fuck you want. I want dinner. I want you to look pretty good. I want you to smile and come give me a big old kiss. I want to know that you are happy and you've been waiting on me and that we about to have this great dope-ass night. That's who I am. That's my job, right? I'm going to calm this bitch down. I don't need to have a bunch missing within me. But let's just say we had a little bit missing. Everyone's got a little something. And she's got a lot missing. That's why the connection is so strong. Y'all want to brag about men. We do so much that they'll never tell us about. They feel about us. I was talking to the lady the other day, this goofy bitch. She said something. We play this game about relationships. I just do it for her. Sometimes you just give them a little something. You know what I mean? It's not my thing. Anyway. But she just goes on and on about this fucking game. She just loves it. But she says, I think about you all the time. I'm like, okay, yeah, well, but she just went on and on about it, right? And I'm not trying to brag here at all. But she was like, I just think about what you might be doing and what you did to me yesterday and what you're doing that. Sometimes I think about the sex. Sometimes I think about what we're going to do together. And I'm like, okay, like I don't think about this bitch at all, right? And it's not because I don't love her. I mean, I don't even like saying it. Like I don't like saying the word love. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. Like I'm with her, right? Well, they think about shit way more than we do. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not, and she's told me this stuff before. Like I'm like, what do you think about? Like what have you been thinking about? Like what is there? Because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, I'm playing video games. I'm not thinking about your dumbass. But she doesn't have my brain and I don't have hers, right? So and I've known women, they're pretty much all like that. But I still don't understand it. Like what are you thinking about me all fucking day for? I'm not that excited, right? We might have like watched a movie and then, whatever. But, You know, that's not worth thinking of the entire fucking day. I'm not thinking about that the next fucking day. But that's what I'm saying. Like, her brain is so much more powerful. She could be missing something. And so I think this is what her question was sort of. It's just, so what am I saying then? So I want him to stay fun because she needs her brain to slow down. I think he started talking to her and he got her sexually excited, and her brain wants to kind of slow down. Whenever women want sex, we have to slow everything down. I want your whole body calm. You ever notice that women will respond? Let's say I'm talking like this. I'm just talking my regular speed, you know, blah, 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 blah. But then I said, hey, how you doing, girl? You know what I want? I want you to wear something black, nice and silky. And I want you to shower real good. I want the steam to open up those pores. I want you to feel the water like my fingers all over your body. I want you to think about me. I don't want you to mess with yourself. I just want you to think about what I'm about to do to you tonight. But do you see how, like, in order for her to receive that sexual side, she's got to be at peace. This is the lighting. This is the fucking sheets. This is the smell. This is the room is clean. The sheets are clean. This is the music. This is all of my voice. We've got to slow her down to get her relaxed enough so this bitch want to get it open and let a nigga go to work. It always happens. Think about any time you fucking smash. What happened? Y'all was talking. It was laughy, giggles. She was feeling a nigga. She was really, trying. She was squirming a little bit. But there's a moment when she got back to the crib, we stopped talking. And you ever notice? And I've done this before. I'll lie. I'll hurt my own feelings. I've done it where maybe we kissed or something like that, and then I was nervous like a bitch. I start talking again. I don't know if anybody's ever. I didn't say I was the master of everything, but listen, I got some more. I got some more beer. If you want another beer. Yeah, okay, cool. You ever have that? And then if you do it too much, you'll get frustrated because it's like, nigga, it's go time. So sometimes they do this thing where I don't want to move too fast. The last time, I don't know. I have work in the morning. And everyone goes, yeah, well, if she tells you that, call up another girl right in front of her. Which I don't understand that. Kick her out. She's got to go. Why can't we just, I really enjoyed that kiss. So I'll let it sit there. I'll let it linger for a bit. Why don't you go ahead and get your shoes? And we'll call an Uber. And I'll walk you to the Uber. Oh, you don't have to do that? Nah, I'm going to make sure you're safe. That's just how I do it. I'm going to do it regardless. You don't have to come back. Oh, it's not that I don't want to come to... I'm telling you. You ain't got to worry about the next time we see each other. It's on like Donkey Kong. Why? Because I slowed the fuck down. Do I need to slow down over the course of 4 dates? No. Do I need to, if she ready to fuck, do I need to, let's have a slow dance? No, it's time to fuck. Once it's time to go, then it's time to go. I'm at the place where, I don't know what it is for them. Let me speculate. I'm at the place where I just want to feel completely now. I'm yours. I belong to you for the course of this interaction. I trust you. I'm excited by you. Go to work. Please don't make it terrible. I don't think the bar anymore is like blow my socks down. Please don't make it terrible. Please don't hurt me. Please don't laugh at my body. Shit like that, right? Why do you think that narcissistic energy plays? Turn it in your mind. Narcissism, there is no doubt. Bitch, not only do I know I'm going to fuck you, I know I'm going to fuck you fantastic. I know you're going to want to fuck me again. The narcissist, when you get it real good, you're just leading them along a series of moves and you already know what's going to happen. It can get kind of boring at a certain point. I'll say it like that. Whatever about me. Anyway, I don't like to do all that. But also, most of the people that I know, or the ones that I know, like, it's gonna happen. She honestly doesn't know it yet. It's not that I'm gonna force her to do any goddamn thing, but, you know, she felt, I got the sign, I'm good. You know, and the guys that are great, and I'm not that, but, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck. Oh yeah, well, you got to give her the number, huh? No, I ain't give her shit. She'll come back. She gonna circle the block. I'll talk to her a little bit. Like shit like that. Like within the first 5 minutes, I know it's about to go down. Like that. Those guys aren't on the internet. Not really. They can't be. You know what I mean? It'd make it too dangerous. It wouldn't be too safe. Niggas would do the most with it, right? It takes a certain person to be good, but not be a destroyer of women. You know what I mean? You can do a lot to really fuck up a woman or waste a lot of her time. You could impregnate her. There are guys who have 8 fucking kids, and they're going to have a 9th this year. That bitch is going to say, I would never, and the bitch is going to fuck him. That's where a lot of the cats that you can't really, like, oh, I won't do this. This is my one deal breaker. Like, a lot of these cats, they don't, I mean, like, she done take the deal breaker, broke it in half for you, and then did the exact opposite thing of the thing she said was her deal breaker. You know what I mean? But that's a longer, higher level with experience and ...
If so, what is it?
Like I said, in my last life, I lost a ton of money. We really got to get into the number. But I feel that I'm going to recoup that. And then just internally was driven, was burning inside of me. So,
All right, I like that.
I don't know what to do with that answer. It just feels like he's hurt and he's got some kind of plan. And I don't know, whatever the fuck. She blew it. She was basically telling him, she basically was asking him, how arrogant are you? And he was like, well, I'm to the... So I don't know. I think, yes, I think we had enough sexual talk to make it a go, but I don't know if she's going to blow the doors down for the motherfucker.
That's my final question now, okay? So, is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes, it is.
We got a
Oh!
I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on.
Grab her hand or grab her arm. Oh, a little arm around her. All right. I don't really like that. There it is. There it is.
Okay, let's go.
I don't even know where to start talking. It's not just listening to her to like be her best friend or figure out a way to fuck her. They have been ignored for a very long time. And that is our fault. The quote unquote patriarchy's fault has ignored them for centuries. And as a result, they really grew without us and we did not see it coming. We're doing what our dads did. We're doing what our grandfathers did. We like her, but she's the keeper of my kids. She's the keeper of my home. She's the servant to the king. You don't listen to a servant. You don't value somebody who just gave you children. There's a woman. There's a flesh and blood fucking woman. Are you going to talk to that bitch or not? But we didn't listen to them, and now they jump. They got careers. They can protect themselves with a gun now, and we don't know what to do. We haven't worked on ourselves at all because we're still running the same old 1937 playbook. Work a job. You'll get a bitch at college. If you ask her out, she's going to date you and fuck you and marry you forever. They want good dick now. Well, I'll tell you, sex is pretty much all about listening. I just think that's probably the number one key between anybody who's good and anybody who's bad. They just didn't listen. Relaxing her may be number one. Like, of course, know-how and strokes. Okay, of course that. But yeah, I mean, really listening to her. And really, you're going to be listening to her respond to how to respond to you. Forget some dude on the internet, he's a pimp, I guess. And he was like, I want to see what she says so I know how to get at her. That's that manipulation we don't want to get into. That's the narcissistic type stuff. But it really is about listening to see how she responds. Okay, what is she responding to that I just said? How did she? She seemed to like that. She understood it. All that's in the sex. Oh, she liked when I spanked that left cheek. Okay, cool. It's that kind of day. She really responded to the way I dragged her across the bed. Oh, okay, she's responding. Okay, cool. Well, this is that kind of day. Oh, she's really getting wet and, you know, she's really fucking with this slow fucking. Okay, I'll slow it down for her. I'm not going to do it soft and supple the whole fucking time, but I'm going to slow the stroke game down. I'm going to let her ride it out to the music. I'm going to really enjoy her body today. It's that kind of day. Okay, great. That's because, you know, I listen to the body. You got to listen to her body and listen to her. And if you listen to her on the date, I'll tell you what, it's you can even make the sex even better. I hate to say it like that. You should listen because the sex will be better. But a lot of times when these bitches unload and they can be like, oh, I can tell this nigga anything. You know, he didn't judge me. He didn't make me feel like a slut or a hoe. Man, that bitch gonna get wide open for you, right? Because you're like 98% of dudes, you know, they've judged her, they shamed her, they hate her, they don't listen to her, they ignore her. They've already made up her mind about what she's supposed to be. They either just want her vagina or they want her to have their baby or to be their fucking property. The thing that they show off at the fucking bar for all the other dudes because they're halfway as gay to my mind. I want the dudes to think I'm a winner. Or they're making up for past pain. A lot of cats making up for past pain. You know, I was bullied. I wasn't popular. So-and-so got all these bitches. I got cheated on. She left me for so-and-so. He's a football player. Fuck this nigga. You know, it's that get back, right? If you just wasn't any of that, number one, you're going to be just fine. But again, they started to talk to each other. Don't you hate the way the narcissists always do? Oh, girl, this is narcissistic behavior. Oh, hey, I'm a doctor. I'm Dr. Miriam Gabriel. Is he doing this? Oh my God, he is doing that. Oh, is he doing this? Oh my God, he does do that. You're in a narcissistic personality disorder. Let me ask you this. Is this, okay, cool. Yeah, you got to get out of there, girl. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. I'm a single mom. These niggas don't know how to wine and dine it. Well, she just wants to be romance a little. Just give that bitch a little play. She just wants the old thing back when she was 21 and niggas was making her feel sexy, but you not listening to her though. Quit all this arguing. That don't do you no good. Playfully argue, yeah, you can do that all live long fucking day. But a real knock 'em out dress, well, I think men are this. Well, I think women are this. I think men are... Man, if you guys think the black woman, come on, bro. These bitches, man, I swear to God, if you just tell them you're going to listen to them and you respect what they saying, that's like there's so many niggas who just don't, they just talk for them. That's what I can't stand about the old school narcissist bros. Well, I know a woman is this. I know what she responds to. Yeah, I do like that leadership. I do like being, you know, thrown against the wall and all this, but, you know, I got a career. Well, your career comes second to my career. Or your money is my money. And we just, bro, if you would just listen to these bitches and calm the fuck down, don't take everything personal, don't be sensitive, don't be a cunt. What else? I'm seeing a lot of negative shit too, but let's try to keep it on the positive tip. Relax. Be proud of who you are. Be excited to hear what you have to say next. Be genuinely interested in her as a woman, not her box. Not her beauty. Can you find anything you like about bitches besides that? She's not the carrier of your last name. She's just a good time tonight. Let's laugh together. Let's have fun together. Let's kick it together. Let's see if we come together. We ain't got to do all this other stuff. I'm not going to make you my everything at first. I'm not going to promise you that. Well, I want a man that's going to be serious. You know what? I can't promise you that. I want to make sure our chemistry is on point on all levels. I want to make sure that our shit is real for real. And neither one of us are playing games. How can I guarantee you that when you don't know me? And I wouldn't ask you to give me that guarantee you unless you was getting everything you needed from me. How are we going to even have that conversation? Come on, girl. You know, you looking good in the dress. You know, you see me. I did my thing. I was trying to look good for you. I try to impress you a little bit. I look good. You look real good. Okay, that's what I'm saying too. So let's concentrate on this looking good. What are we doing? Come in here. Let me smell you again. You smell real good today. What are we doing? You don't have to turn it into fucking one of those fucking red pill debates. We're gonna debate the women. That's the number one thing you want to do with that fucking broad. Y'all niggas always got, well, I wouldn't, she's not, what was it? Tracy Ellis Ross. Tracy Ellis Ross, I can't stand it. No, can't stand it. I won't stand for it. She doesn't know her place. That's how y'all niggas sound. She's too career oriented. She's too all about her career. Well, she has a lot of money. She deserves that. What if you flipped it on this bitch? And you said, Tracy, I like your career. I think you've been in a lot of dope shows. I think you're gorgeous. And I'm sorry that the young ones, the old ones, they wasn't taking you serious and they didn't respect that shit. As long as you know that your career, is not my career. And so I'm going to concentrate on what I got to do, and you can concentrate on what you got to do. And we don't have to combine no money because I got my own money. And I love my life, and I love my house, I love my car, I love my world. I just want to share my world with you right now. I don't know what the old motherfuckers like me was doing, but I'll let you know right now. I'm still young enough to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young enough to leave a smile on your face. But check this out. I don't know what the cast was doing. That ain't me, and I ain't trying to worry about that. You want to date the young ones, date the one. Go ahead and take this number, though. Why would it have to be anything other than that? I'm not sensitive. You can be who the fuck you want to be, bitch. Shit. You ain't gonna change me. We're going to have to come together on some things. You want to be stubborn and hard-headed? Yeah, we're going to get rid of this bitch. Well, a man ain't got that. I wouldn't even date somebody like that. But she's going to show you that right away. Most of the time, if they're hard-headed, they're going to show you right away. Well, he's got to buy me this. I need my nails done, and that's unacceptable. All right, well, I don't really want to buy you nails. The first thing I thought about you was not buying you no nails. I got to be honest with you. I seen you in these sexy ass glasses. I seen this dress on. I like this pink. I don't like pink for me, but I think women can wear the fuck out of pink. So you really doing the damn thing. But yeah, I wasn't really thinking about these nails I was gonna buy you. And I think you got your own. You said you had your own money. Oh yeah, I got. Okay, cool. Well, I think you should be proud of what you accomplish. And I don't want to buy you possessions. If I give you a gift, it's going to be for real. You know what I'm saying? Like something you really need. She going to come right back on it. Well, no, this is what I need. You got to buy this. Okay, cool. So she's shown you from what you put out there how she responded to you. See, a lot of these motherfuckers too, they're not even showing her none of the good parts. So they don't give her nothing to, well, if you were with my woman, you wouldn't be getting all that. I wouldn't be doing it either. I ain't got to sell all that shit. Well, I need to know how you cook and clean. I need to know if you can make steak. Yeah. I mean, if you sell it aggressive enough, she might buy it. But past that, this bitch might be a doctor. She hasn't cooked in 10 years. So now we having an argument about what we were going to be doing 7 months from now. We haven't even fucked. We haven't even kissed. We haven't even gone out. We haven't even exchanged information. And we sitting there arguing about who about to be in the motherfucking kitchen. If the bitch love you, the bitch gonna be in the kitchen. Problem solved. I don't understand a lot of this shit, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. I don't have to tell her all the things she gonna be doing because I know what will happen if she's fucking with me the long way. You might have that bitch wake you up with a motherfucking blowjob every morning. I don't need to introduce that on the first date. Well, I think a woman has to give me sexual favors. If you were my woman, you'd wake me up with a blowjob every morning. What? No, I would never do that. I'm on TV. I can't be embarrassed. Oh my God, that's disgusting. You're done. Canceled. I just had to be smooth. I just had to be cool. I just had to be a real one. How many times a day do you like sex? Well, you know something, I think about sex with a beautiful woman early in the morning. I think it's a great way to start your day. Get you real relaxed, get you real right, leave you with some peps on the step so you can shine out in the boardroom or wherever you go at. When I see a beautiful naked woman, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I got to eat. I'm a man. I got to eat when I see something sexy. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I mean, I'm spontaneous. If you're looking real right in the middle of the afternoon making laundry, I'm all over you. It's no problem. All I had to do was relax and not be a cunt. All I had to do was be positive. All I had to have is those positive thoughts to let her know, man, this bitch already liked me. I could have them thoughts. Those thoughts aren't illegal. That's not narcissistic. Why wouldn't the bitch like you? I'm me. Shit. Who the fuck else you been with? These goofball motherfuckers on the show. She fucked 2 or 3 of them. Old boy tried to dunk her in the bathtub. Take get your ass in there and take that makeup off. We can't even go out. Yeah, 20 years ago that shit worked. Oh, okay. I'm going to do it. Now they done talk themselves out of that shit with the internet. Girl, you're not supposed to do that. If he don't want to be excited to go see you on the first date, don't see him. They don't see all the bullshit. They all connected up. They exchanged stories and they drew conclusions. What's that with the AI? When there's always the movie, it's like the computers are learning. And it's like, it's always like some creepy shit. I think the computers are observing us. They always get to, there wasn't supposed to be this code. This is code I've never seen before. And the motherfucking computer bitch is trying to kill everybody. I don't know what this code means. Yeah, they learned, they developed, they started turning faster. Some of the 27-year-olds, they got some 35-year-old bitch game. You didn't think these bitches were going to come up? They was just going to sit around and look at fucking stupid TikToks? They doing that. But they also looking at some of the smart ones too. They leveled up. What we doing?
I think all bitches belong in 1919.
You didn't progress. You didn't adapt. You didn't listen to the women. Me versus my bullshit. I don't listen to myself. If I don't listen to women, I'm not listening to the kind of woman that I'm looking for, and I don't take myself seriously. A lot of your favorite trappers, they don't take themselves seriously looking for specific qualities that would fit with their well-rounded personality. They have a personality and the woman just has to fit it no matter what, because the dick is good. They didn't work on the bad sides of their personality. Because everyone's got evil. I got evil. I'm not this nice. I'm not always this friendly. I'm not a good person. I have hatred. I have people I resent. I don't think I have people I resent. Let me take that back. I don't like this whole Yahtzee thing. Kanye with all his bullshit. I don't like the Yahtzees. I don't like all that shit. I have some hatred about what's going on in the country. Leave the illegal alien alone. She's not an illegal alien. She's an undocumented immigrant who walked 7,000 miles to get here. She's not causing you no problems, and she ain't got to go. I'm a relaxed type motherfucker. You don't cause me no problem. Listen, I don't know more white folks cause me problems than these motherfuckers. These niggas ain't never called me nigga. They never made me feel uncomfortable. Hey, I'm cool with the undocumented. They ain't done nothing to me. They work hard, I work hard. You don't bust my balls, I don't bust your balls. Anyway, that's my diatribe. But yeah, man, keep your head up, stay positive. You're gonna be all right. You saw a lot of the brothers was getting play. It was about 5 of them getting consistent play. Just a negative mindset. They got nothing to offer her. They didn't show her why she should choose up on them. There's just nothing really going on. You know what I mean? Not their fault. They're just caught up in their own bullshit, getting in their own way. Too much question of the self. Not enough good results to have a woman say, I like when you do that. Women probably should be doing that a lot more. Women kind of negative minded too. Everyone's negative minded. So positive motherfucker gonna win. A listening motherfucker gonna win. You know, a nigga that come correct, stare that up, know what he wants, plan out what he wants, plans to win, plans to succeed, doesn't break balls, isn't a cunt. Is this asking a lot? You know what I mean? I didn't even talk about your flirt game or your fuck game. Yeah, you throw in a solid, not even a dope, but a solid fuck game and a solid flirt game. I don't think you will be having much trouble in the 2-5. It's your boy, the DR. Thank you for listening.